your boy Freezy. Join in tonight. No captivity. Only the boss motherfucking bitches fuck with motherfucking Freezy. It's no captivity. Get into it.
Shit, what you want me to prove? Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on.
Video with your boy Freezy. Join in tonight. No captivity. Only the boss motherfucking bitches fuck with motherfucking Freezy. It's no captivity. Get into it.
Spacey got the sauce on. Shit, what you want me to prove? Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on.
No captivity. Freezy.
What up? You are officially locked in to No Captivity with Freezy, where we tackle issues that sometimes have us trapped in this thing that we call life. But if you know me, you know my motto. To free yourself, you must heal yourself. Not me heal you, you heal yourself. And if you're out with your boy, please hit the like and subscribe button hard right now. And comment and share this video. That is if you're out with your boy Freezy. Now when I say you need to heal yourself, that don't mean that, I don't need to support you or show you love and, possibly assist you through it. But you gotta love yourself. You got to.
No captivity.
You can't look for nobody else to do it, man. And let me tell you something. I know this for a fact because I done tried. I used to do that. I used to look for other people to love me and, and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes it's hard to love yourself. Let's just get real. Let's talk about it. We're talking about Tasha K today. Right? Sometimes it's hard to love yourself. Depending on the chain of events that done happen in your life, ain't no telling. I get it. I understand that, right? But that's when you got to get on your knees and pray. And find that inner strength. You know what I'm saying? We got to do it, man. You got to. If you don't believe nothing else, I gotta tell you. Trust me, I'm telling you, I know this for a fact. It ain't gonna come from nowhere else but from you. I'm telling you that right now. Primarily, that's just the way it is, man. Okay, and I had to learn that because let me tell you the truth. Like, when I was taking care of my mom, right? I used to try to love my mom as much as possible, and I did love my mom. I would do whatever needed to be done for my mom. Hug her, kiss her, pray for her, read scriptures, take her wherever she need to go. But sometimes it just wasn't enough because she'll still, cry, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But when she gathered that inner strength to love herself, all of a sudden she had enough strength to crack a smile.
No captivity.
That's what y'all need to do for y'allself, man. Yep. Shout out to everybody that's here, the whole No Cap crew here early, as always. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Freezy is a man to admit when he's wrong. Yesterday, I'm gonna just take this one on the chin. Yesterday, Freezy was saying that he didn't know where Tasha K's husband was while she was fighting. Where was he? He's missing in action. We don't see him nowhere. Well, guess what, y'all? I got some new information. The story came out pretty quick yesterday. I gave y'all the story damn near as soon as it hit the presses. So I didn't get a chance to get all the information. But that's why this is called No Captivity with Freezy.
No captivity.
Because we're going to make sure we get all the information and we give all the information thoroughly, right? I appreciate everybody. I see you, Smitty. Man, shout out Smitty being here. Cassandra B. Shout out everybody that's here. Bird Lady Speaks. Thank you. Eda Man Williams. What's going on? The Night Star. Emperor. All the Mars. Miss Piggy. Jerome in the Hassan. What's going on? Tyrone Church. Quantum Love. What's going on? FLA crew in the building. We in here. But yeah, we gonna talk about it, man. We ain't gonna waste no time. But before we do that, right? If you haven't hit the like button, why don't you go ahead and do that now, right before we even get started, so you won't have no hiccups, no interruptions. You won't have to worry about it. You can just cross your feet and eat your popcorn. That's it. Just go and hit the like button right now. And listen, if you just feel like, I don't feel like hitting the like button, right? Just hit the dislike button. I don't care which one you do. Hit one of them. Hit the like button or the dislike button. I always tell my people to do that, right? Hopefully, if you're officially part of the No Cap crew, you can hit the like button, right? But if you got a gripe with Freezy, you can be a part of the No Cap crew and still have a gripe with Freezy. Hit the dislike button and we'll talk about it later. Ain't no problem, right?
No Cap-tivity.
Also, to support this platform and to support stories of this magnitude, right? Send a super chat or what we call them no cap. Send a no cap, aka super chat, or a black super chat, aka cash app. And y'all don't know what to send the black super chat to. You send it to $Freezy 1976.
No Cap-tivity.
$Freezy 1976 is where you send that black super chat, aka cash app. You dig? So, y'all, without further ado, we're not gonna waste no time, right? Now, we're gonna talk about Tasha K. But after Tasha K, we're gonna get Tasha K out the way. But I got more important things to talk about after Tasha K. But we're gonna talk about Tasha K first. Let me see. I don't think I got no food pics. Nope, I don't got no new food pics, so we good on that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Tasha K first. We're gonna get Tasha K out the way. But after Tasha K, right, I'm gonna open up the panel because I got a more serious issue to talk about, a couple of them, because I want y'all opinion on it. I need the No Cap crew opinion on it. Now, I'm gonna open up the panel after we talk about Tasha K, but there are, we got different rules, depending on what day it is. Today, the rule is you have to be fully lit as far as your lighting. You have to have good lighting, and you have to be willing to show yourself. Well, first of all, this software, it ain't like you can just shut your camera off anyway. But you have to have good lighting if you're gonna come up. You can't show any avatars, or you can't. No, you gotta show yourself. If you're not willing to show yourself, just stay in the chat. Ain't no love lost. We good. We good. So let's talk about Tasha K, y'all.
No Cap-tivity.
Tasha K went berserk yesterday. We showed the video. I'll show it again just in case anybody missed it. But Tasha K was caught fighting at a Miami party. We Miami podcast party or something like that. Yeah, she got caught fighting. And I was hoping that, right, that the guy she was fighting didn't actually touch her in a sexual derogatory way. Now, we have new information, and it turns out he didn't. He didn't touch her. Now, this story, the more and more I find out about this story, it just get worse. And it, like the thumbnail said, y'all, it went from bad to worse. And I'm not joking. It went from bad to worse. Listen, the more and more I find out about this story, I just shake my head. Like, damn, she went out like that. But listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is the guy. This is the guy that Tasha K beat up. But guess what I found out? It wasn't just Tasha K that beat him up. It wasn't just Tasha K that beat him up. It was her husband. Her husband was the one holding him down.
No Cap-tivity.
I didn't know that yesterday. I mean, listen, I've been so antsy to do this show to apologize to my No Cap crew. Her husband was there the whole damn time.
This one here for the thug.
Her husband was there the whole damn time, y'all. They tag teamed his ass. Good fashion. Them Africans can fight now. They strong. Them Africans is strong. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Them Africans, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Now they say we African American, but I'm talking about them thoroughbred Africano. Them Mars is strong. I don't care what y'all say. You can't beat them people arm wrestling. You can't beat no damn real African arm wrestling. Look at that man. You can't, listen, you can't beat this man arm wrestling. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Shit. But I'm going to play the fight video again just to, you know, bring y'all back up, wake y'all up. Y'all, some of y'all might be, I don't know, y'all got to wake up because it's about to get real, okay? The victim has spoken out. He got some words to say. And I told you, all I got to say is Freezy told y'all so. I told y'all better listen to me. Y'all better listen to Freezy.
No captivity.
I told y'all. This girl, I'm gonna tell you something. Yes, I was wrong about her husband not being there, but without it all due fairness, the footage is it's so much going on, and Tasha K was all over the place. I couldn't actually see where her husband was, but I'm finna show y'all where her husband was, right? Let me see. Let me show y'all where her husband was. Let me get rid of this video. Yeah, I'm finna show y'all where her husband was because he was right there. He was right there on the scene. We just ain't seen him. Now, you know, Carter's kept, some of y'all probably knew this already, right? I'm not saying that Freezy beats everybody to the information. That's why it's not just the No Captivity with Freezy, it's the No Cap crew. Right? Because sometimes my No Cap crew email me and they be like, Freezy, you missed this. You missed this, Freezy. And guess what I'll be like, damn, thank you, No Cap crew. Yeah, that's why I got my No Cap crew with me. But hold on, let me show y'all this shit, cause we got to go down the timeline, right? And I got to do what I did yesterday. So let me make sure I put it on loop too. So this is the video yesterday. Let me show y'all what we missed. This is what we missed yesterday. So this Tasha, right? That's Tasha. Now, Tasha going berserk. Now I want y'all to pay attention. Cause her husband is there somewhere. He running for his life. He running for his damn life. I think we missed it again. See, that's why it go by so damn fast. Look at this. Now, there's a guy holding this guy down. See that guy? See the guy holding him down with the gray arm sleeve shirt? That's her husband, y'all. That's Tasha K husband.
No captivity.
Tasha K husband was holding this dude down. Can you believe it? And swinging on this dude, and both Tasha K and her husband beat this dude up. Can y'all believe it?
This one here for the thug.
Look, hold on, let me bring it back, cause right there, see her husband holding him down? That's her husband, y'all. I missed it the whole damn time. That's him. Right there, hold on. There it is right there. Right there. Grabbing him, trying to choke him to death. Somebody trying to pull her husband off of him. I told y'all them damn Africans is strong. I told y'all that. See that? Yes. So this what makes it worse. Not only is Tasha K liable. Her husband is liable too. Now, we seen that video. I got some footage, right? I got some footage of the victim. The victim has actually came out. It ain't take him no time. It ain't take him no time at all to come out and talk. He came out defending himself, and I told y'all Tasha K might be in for another lawsuit. Now, I didn't know this for a fact, but it just made sense that if Tasha K and her husband, right, actually jumped this man, Tasha K and her husband, actually, if they jumped this man, let me see if I got another picture. If they jump this man, it just only makes sense that the victim is going to sue because Tasha K has great celebrity tagged to her. So it just makes sense that this guy would sue. I didn't know that to be a fact though. I was just assuming, right? I might have made an ass out of myself yesterday. I don't know. But let's listen to what the guy gotta say, right? Because I might have been wrong. I don't know every damn thing. Let's listen to what the guy gotta say. Let me see. Okay, here's the video of, now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know this guy's name. I don't know this guy's name. I've been looking for his name. If anybody knows this guy's name, obviously he's from Miami. Obviously he's from down south somewhere. Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Dade County, West Palm Beach. I don't know exactly where he's from. I don't know his name. But he spoke out, and I have the exclusive video that I'm about to show the No Cap crew and the rest of my viewers. As y'all can see, this guy is kind of scraped up pretty bad. Now, he ain't got no swollen marks on his, I ain't gonna say he scraped up pretty bad, but he ain't got no swollen face or nothing like that. I don't know if he just put these band-aids on to make it look good, but y'all already see the play. Y'all already see what's about to happen. Y'all pay attention to what the victim had to say, or the so-called victim, allegedly.
Yeah, baby. What, you thought I finna shy away from this shit you know you talking to? Yeah, it's true. Tasha K had her niggas run down on me. All because I told her she looking good tonight with that fat ass. That's all I said. I ain't calling no bitch, no hoe, no disrespect for no nothing, but we just have in our minds that we gotta put our hands on people because of some things they don't like. All I told her was she had a fat ass.
That man got to be lying. He got to be lying.
No Cap-tivity.
Listen, I could have sworn this man touched Tasha K. I could have sworn this man touched Tasha K. He cuffed her behind. Listen, ain't no way in hell Tasha K went berserk and went crazy just because he said, "Hey, pretty mama, you got a fat ass." Ain't no way in hell.
We're here for the thug.
Y'all can't get me to believe Tasha K and her husband allegedly assaulted this man because he said that. This man got to be lying. Let's go. Let's see.
She was looking good, no disrespect. She might not have wanted to hear that, but them niggas done ran up on me like I done grabbed the pussy or something. Come on, baby, you think I'm finna shy away from that? Man, them niggas was pussy. You had 5 niggas jump down on me, man. That's all you got going. Come on, baby, you gonna need some new security fucking around with a nigga like me. You feel me? But we're not gonna get to that. You know, I don't try to condone violence, you know? But tell Tasha K my neck and my back. You know, I'm trying.
Y'all see what's going on. The man, that's lawsuit talk, y'all. That's lawsuit talk. I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. That's lawsuit
No
talk.
Cap-tivity.
The man is going to file a lawsuit. My neck and my back. Okay? He's going to I don't know if there's a personal injury lawyer. I don't know. He's going to file a lawsuit. Tasha K has another lawsuit headed her way.
I'm tired, you know what I'm saying? I woke up, That's how I've been feeling since I woke, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up.
Let me play it one more time for y'all.
Yeah, baby. What, you thought I finna shy away from this shit you know you talking to? Yeah, it's true. Tasha K had her niggas run down on me. All because I told her she looking good tonight with that fat ass. That's all I said. I ain't calling no bitch, no hoe, no disrespect for no nothing, but we just having our minds. We got to put our hands on people because of some things they don't like. All I told her was she had a fat ass and she was looking good. No disrespect. She might not have wanted to hear that, but them niggas done ran up on me like I done grabbed the pussy or something.
If that's all he did, if that's all this guy did, allegedly, Tasha K and her husband is going to have to fork up some more money. I don't care. That's a fact.
No captivity.
Tasha K and her husband is not as smart as I thought they were. This guy is just like 907 Good Eat said, he's playing this role to a T. This guy, listen, if I was a betting man, which I used to be, this guy he's headed for a good payday. Tasha K, what's wrong with Tasha K? You would have thought that Tasha K would have learned from the first time. When you listen, you got sued for $4 million and you lost. Are you telling me that's not enough? Are you telling me that's not enough? $4 million, losing $4 million is not enough. All because a guy said you got a fat ass, right? That's just cause for you guys to get this aggressive and stomp this dude allegedly and possibly hurt this dude.
No hoe, no disrespect for no nothing, but we just having our minds. We got to put our hands on people because of some things they don't like. All I told her was she had a fat ass and she was looking good. No disrespect. She might not have wanted to hear that, but them niggas done ran up on me like I done grabbed the pussy or something. Come on, baby. You think I'm finna shy away from that? Man, them niggas was pussy. You had 5 niggas jump down on me, man. That's all you got going. Come on, baby. You gonna need some new security fucking around with a nigga like me. You feel me? But we're not gonna get to that. You know, I don't try to.
So this the thing, right? He's saying that it was 5 people. So I think he's saying that she did have security. I might have been wrong about that. Yesterday, we're gonna look at the video again. But y'all let me know if y'all seen some big ass security around. All I seen was regular people. We're gonna look at the video again. I don't think we looked at the video as close as we should have. We missed the husband yesterday, right? But I didn't see no security. This guy said there was security. I didn't see no security.
For no nothing, but we just having our minds. We got to put our hands on people because of some things they don't like. All I told her was she had a fat ass and she was looking good. No disrespect. She might not have wanted to hear that, but them niggas done ran up on me like I done grabbed the pussy or something. Come on, baby. You think I'm finna shy away from that? Man, them niggas was pussy. You had 5 niggas jump down on me, man. That's all you got going. Come on, baby. You gonna need some new security fucking around with a nigga like me. You feel me? But we're not gonna get to that. You know, I don't try to condone violence, you know? But tell Tasha K my neck and my back. You know, I'm traumatized, you know what I'm saying? I woke up, that's how I've been feeling since I woke, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up. Yeah, baby. What, you thought I finna shy away from this shit you know you talking to? Yeah, it's true. Tasha K had her niggas run down on me. All because I told her she looking good tonight with that fat ass. That's all I said. I ain't calling no bitch, no hoe, no disrespect for no nothing, but we just having our minds. We got to put our hands on people because of some things they don't like. All I told her was she had a fat ass and she was looking good. No disrespect. She might not have wanted to hear that, but them niggas done ran up on me like I done grabbed the pussy or something. Come on, baby. You think I'm finna shy away from that? Man, them niggas was pussy. You had 5 niggas jump down on me, man. That's all you got going. Come on, baby. You gonna need some new security fucking around with a nigga like me. You feel me? But we're not gonna get to that. You know, I don't try to condone violence, you know? But tell Tasha K my neck and my back. You know, I'm traumatized, you know what I'm saying? I woke up, that's how I've been feeling since I woke, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something.
Cap-tivity.
Tasha K gonna lose this one here. She had a better chance of winning the one with Cardi B. Tasha K, listen, y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all can, listen, if y'all feel differently, let me know. Let me know. Listen, Tasha K had a better chance of winning the lawsuit with Cardi B. She's gonna lose this one. It's on video. I'm gonna look at this video one more time to see if we see security. I didn't see security. Maybe I'm wrong, but I did not see security. Let me see. Now, y'all let me know if y'all seen security. Is that security with the white hat on? He just don't look big enough. That can't be security because he's too weak. That can't be security. That white guy can't be security. She getting around him. Look, she's shooting through the gap. She's shooting through the gap like she a damn scat back or something. Fullback. This guy running for his life. Okay, that might be security. This guy with the bald head. But if that's security, she need to fire all of her security. We know the girl in the red dress. Okay, we know the white guy. He just done gave up. He can't be security. I didn't see security, y'all. I didn't see security. Where's her security? Where your money at? What? I don't know, man. But I'm just letting y'all know right now, it's not looking good for Tasha K and her husband. They both actually are liable and they both can get sued. Both Tasha K and her husband can actually get sued. And, I don't know how the lawyers can work this out. If they're going to sue them because they're married, they can get sued together. Or can the lawyers come at Tasha K individually and come at the husband individually? Or can the lawyers come at Tasha K and her husband as one entity and sue Tasha K as one entity, then sue her husband as one entity? Can he sue 3 times? I don't know. Man, listen, man. One thing we do know, though, is that this dude is gonna sue. He already hollering, my neck and my back. We already know he hollering that. My neck, my back. I'm hurt. The man got 2 fake ass. Listen, the man got 2 band-aids on his head, on his forehead. Come on, man. But he making it look good. I ain't gonna even lie to you. If that was me, I have some band-aids on my damn. He ain't got enough band-aids on. If that was Freezy, I have a band-aid on over here, a band-aid on my head, a band-aid on my cheek, band-aid on this cheek, on my chin, on my neck, on my back. I have a band-aid everywhere. Everywhere but my damn knuckles, cause I couldn't fight. I ain't have a chance to fight. He ain't got enough band-aids on. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Tasha K is gonna get sued again. Y'all heard it, man. No Cap Crew. She's gonna get sued again. Yeah.
This one here for the thug.
I'm sorry, y'all. Shout out to the winos in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you're a wino. Put a 1 in the chat if you're a wino, man. Bird Let It Speak say, doctors and therapists if he's smart. Exactly. He need to be going to see a chiropractor. He need to go see every kind of doctor he can. Miss Piggy, we know you're a wino. Sugar Bone, you a wino? A wino's coming out the woodwork. Y'all need to call y'all homegirl, Sugar Bone, Miss Piggy. Y'all need to call Tasha K. Cause Tasha K ain't moving. She ain't moving too smart out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Emperor say, I would be wearing a neck brace too. I'm just saying. 907 good, he say, he a fool for them band-aids. He ain't got enough.
No captivity.
He ain't got enough 907. But listen, Tasha K, hey, listen, get ready for the litigation again. Get ready to go back to court. This guy finna take you to court. You gotta pay $4 million. I'm telling you right now, this guy can sue for millions as well. Matter of fact, put it in the chat. I want to know from my No Cap crew. Y'all know I like to get y'all involved. Let me get y'all involved. Put it in the chat how much y'all think Tasha K can get sued for. Can he go for millions? Can this guy go for millions? Or can he only go for hundreds of thousands? Put a number in the chat. Let me see how much y'all think Tasha K can actually get sued for. Let me know how savage y'all is. Tyrone say 2 million. Okay. Emperor said at least 1 million. Sugar Bum say, who knows? Sugar Bum like, who knows? The sky is the damn limit. We know you a wino, Sugar Bum. She said, I love Tasha line there. Okay, Cassandra B said, only 100K. See, I want to know where y'all head at, where y'all mind at. I don't know. I need to know where y'all mind at, man. Okay, the Night Star say, don't believe your eyes, Freezer. Remember what happened yesterday. You missing what young fella did. What you mean, what young fella? What young fella? Oh, I'm glad you're here, Rider Prophet. Rider Prophet, listen, y'all. Rider Prophet is the sponsor of the show. I didn't see him yesterday, but I see him now. Rider Prophet, you the sponsor of the show, bro. I really appreciate, all your support. And I made an announcement a couple days ago that you're going to be the sponsor of the show. So I'm going to put it up in just 1 second. The Night Star, I'm curious to understand what you're talking about. You saying, don't believe your eyes, Freezy. Remember what happened yesterday? You missing what young fella did. 907 goodies. No, she hasn't responded yet. No. Y'all know, y'all already know I'm waiting on the response. I'm waiting on that. What young fella did. The Night Star, I'm lost. But y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I think this dude can get at least $1 million. I think he can get at least $1 million. I don't know. They got $1 million insurance out there. That's why I say he can get at least $1 million, because they got $1 million worth of insurance out there. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. Cassandra might be right, because it ain't like he died, right? It's not like he died. So maybe, and depending on how bad his injuries is, he has to prove how bad his injuries is. So Cassandra might be closer to being right. I'm waiting on the Night Star to tell me what she meant by that. But one thing we do know, he is going to get some money, though. We know this dude going to get some money, man. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Put a 1 in the chat if you will be okay being that guy that got so-called beat up. Now, listen, remember, you would have to be known as the person that got beat up by Tasha K. Put a 1 in the chat if you wouldn't mind being the person, being known as the person all throughout social media that got beat up by Tasha K. Put a 1 in the chat if you wouldn't mind being that person. Let me know what y'all thinking. No, I didn't see it, the Night Star. Let me see. Oh, okay, wait. No, I didn't see it. It said the last one you left was "Don't believe your eyes, Freezy. Remember what happened yesterday. You missing what young fella did." That's the last one I seen. I'm trying to figure out what young fella you talking about. Let me see if I see it on YouTube. Nope, that's the last one on YouTube too. Okay. Okay. Who said they wouldn't mind being that guy? Let me see. Let me check what y'all said. They not going to give him that much to throw plus meds. Okay. Getting online was a mistake. Bird Lady say she think him getting online was a mistake. Why you say that, Bird Lady? We gotta talk about this. 907 Goody say, I mind. 907, you wouldn't want to be that guy and get a big payday? 907 say, F that. No, ain't nobody finna get the best of me. Bird Lady Speech say, no thank you. Hey man, one thing, hey, at least y'all got some integrity, man. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Beat Freezy up. Or act like you beat me up, cause hell. Yes, sir. Let me see. Cassandra B. But he can sue that establishment, though. I ain't think about that. Yup. Oh no, the Night Star. I got certain words. Especially the curse words. I got certain words blocked to where nobody can actually. So if you're writing trigger words, I can't. It won't show. It won't show. But you say, I think my message. Okay, every time I mention, I think he grabbed her box or butt. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. I don't know. Listen. This guy, this is, he got a strong case, y'all. And he's gonna get paid. He's gonna get paid, y'all. Yup, she kicked him with a heel. Sure did. So listen, y'all, now I'm gonna play a video for y'all, right? I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this video. Yeah, Black Beauty, he's suing. I want y'all to tell me about this video I'm about to play. And I want to have a discussion about it. Right? Let me see. Now, this next, I want to know what y'all think about. Should we support, if you're black, should you support black businesses just because? Now, we already know financially we on the bottom of the totem pole. It's not a big secret, right? Hispanics are just above us, right? I think Native American Indians are just below us. But as far as like the biggest demographic at the bottom, we are, right? So when we develop a business or when we get a business, if we get a business of our own, it's hard, so, we primarily need each other's support, right? I think we all can agree on that. Like, if you develop a business from the ground up and you get it going, right? You're gonna expect your own race to support you. You're gonna expect that, right? I'm gonna play a video and I want to talk about it. Bird Lady Speech said, I didn't think that heel connected though. Sugar Bum say she ain't got no damn money. Okay, the Night Star, we about to talk about it, right? I'm about to play a video. And then, we could talk about it after I play the video, but we're going to discuss this. I want y'all to see what this dude got to say. Y'all grab your seatbelts and we're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss this right here. Let me get this off of here. Tasha K going crazy, ain't she? Which one is the video? Okay, here is the video. Here we go. I want y'all to pay attention to this video. Let me know if y'all think we should. What's your feeling about supporting black businesses, especially if you're black? If you're black, what's your opinion about supporting black businesses? Now this let me see.
So hip hop.
This video came from the Culture Report. Shout out to the Culture Report. I like to give people their credit, right? The Culture Report is a podcast on YouTube, and they had some choice things to say about supporting black businesses. Let me know how y'all feel about this right here. I'm about to put the link in the chat. We're going to talk about it. Mostly everybody's seen the video. I think this calls for an excellent conversation. Let me put the link in the chat. Also, I'm about to call out the super chats and the black super chats as well. Let me put the link in the chat. Make sure you have good lighting, and you have to show yourself. Let me pin it to the top, and we're going to get this show on the road, guys. Okay. We're going to read the super chat first.
Super chat.
As a matter of fact, no, I'm going to read the I'm going to mute you, Asa. I'm going to mute you. Matter of fact, hold on. Ain't my bad, y'all. Okay, we're gonna read this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna read the black super chat first. My boy, Ryder Prophet in the building. Let me see. Shout out to Ryder Prophet, man.
Check the cash out, bitch.
Shout out Ryder Prophet with the $10 black super chat every time. Every time. This is why Ryder Prophet is sponsor of tonight's show, as you guys can see on the bottom.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Ryder Prophet. I appreciate you, my brother, all the time. For real. Also,
Super chat.
Jerome. My brother Jerome has become co-sponsor of tonight's show with the $20 no cap. Jerome said, while we're on the subject, here's my contribution to your black business. Freezy.
No cap. Super chat.
Man, I appreciate you, Jerome. Jerome, you're officially co-sponsor of the show, bro. I really appreciate that. Thank you, bro. Let me see. Let me put Jerome's name up here too. Here we go. Hassan, what's going on, bro? I'm about to bring you up in a minute, man.
What up, Freezy? How you doing?
Did you see the video?
Yeah, about businesses and all that.
Yeah.
Wow, let me go back to the first story real quick. Did I tell you there was security? You telling me there wasn't security there? I said that.
You're saying there was security?
Yeah. Every big party always got to have security with big celebrities and stuff. You know?
No. I was saying. I didn't see her personal security. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the club has security, but I was just saying I didn't see the security that she possibly had for herself. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. About the business part, Sugar Bomb in the chat. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah.
Other races, they lower their prices to help their people. That's because I can speak for my people, right? Let's say that we go in, somebody has a bad day, right?
Yeah.
We talk. Next thing you know, we'll be talking to the owner for 50 minutes. Then he's laughing and you know.
So
Sometimes,
let
let's say
me
you don't
ask you
have the money
something.
to
Let me ask
pay
you
for your-
something. Let me ask you something. You're Iraqi, right? Do you know of any East Indian businesses in America? Have you been to some East Indian businesses? Like restaurants
Indian?
or East Indian food or what?
Yeah, we have a lot. I've been there.
Okay, how was the customer service, would you say, for East Indian businesses? Do you guys is the customer service pretty good with your culture?
Yeah. My people, yeah. But again, like like everybody else, we lose our tempers too, and like sometimes even the person who's shopping, if you ending up talking with the owner, like next thing you know, 15 minutes pass by and we still talking to him during business hours too.
Okay,
And also,
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
we also help our people. Like for example, other races we do it, but only if we like you. Like for example, Freezy comes in, and we like Freezy, right? But you don't have money to buy your groceries. We tell you Freezy is cool. You can pay us next week. Now our people, especially if they know each other, hey, don't worry about it. Come back next month and pay me back, or come to. I have something wrong with if you know mechanic shit, come fix my car. You know, like one helps the other, in a way. If the other races, other cultures, only if they like you. If they like you enough and they see you often, and they say, you know what, Freezy, Sugar Bomb, JT, no, you're good. You can come back next week and pay me off. You know, only if they like you.
So they have to like you.
Yes.
Well, wait. Let me ask you this. Now, the woman in the video said that black people should support each other no matter what, even if it is a bad attitude. She's saying Asians, if they have a bad attitude, they still support each other, right? And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm a witness. I'm a witness that Asian people, they spend money with each other. They keep the money within their culture. One time, I told this story on the Lapeef Network. I told JR, Anton, and the rest of the panel this story when I was up there. I said, I was joking. I know this Chinese lady. I used to go to this Chinese restaurant all the time, and I asked her, I was joking. I said, hey, I need a job. I'm broke. I was joking with the lady. I said, I'm broke. Will you hire me? You know what she said? She said, oh, no hire black people. Only Chinese people. No hire black people. That's what she said.
No Cap-tivity.
So Chinese people are very adamant about supporting each other, right? Do you feel like no matter the attitude, right? Let me bring my sister up too, Bird Lady Speak. Do you feel like no matter the attitude, black people should still spend their money with black businesses? What do you think about that, Hassan?
You guys should, but again, the way it looks like you guys like want to rip each other apart. Like I told you yesterday, when you walk in and the black server, you guys looking at each other, waiting for the other to mess up, say the wrong thing. Like, whoa, do they have beef? Do they know each other? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
But with other races, they're cool. They're smiley. Like we see it, but it is what it is.
I want to welcome my sister Bird Lady Speaks to the panel.
No Cap-tivity.
I feel so honored to have Bird Lady Speaks on my show, on my panel. She's always at my shows, but just to have you on my panel, I feel honored. Bird Lady, I see you in the chat. I know you watched the video in its entirety. This is a sensitive subject. this is a sensitive subject, but I do want to, Trucker Yell, I see you in the back. If I need you to cam up if you can, bro.
Shit.
Yeah, I need you. I gave a rule in the beginning if you can cam up. But if you just want to stand if you want to stay in the back, you can stay in the back and talk.
All right. How you doing, Trucker Yell?
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Okay.
My bad. It's
I
dark where I'm at right now. So
oh, no
forgive me,
problem, no
Freeze.
problem, bro, no problem. I want to hear from Bird Lady first.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you very well.
Okay. Is my
What you-
lighting okay? The lights are really hot, so hopefully.
No, I'm gonna tell you
Now that they're
something.
on, I will.
You got an award-winning set back there with the fish tank. I already feel peaceful. I'm looking at your fish tank, and it's awesome.
Well, the Tasha K situation, I really don't have much to say about that.
Uh-huh.
I like I was saying in the chat, I think he kind of shot himself in the foot by getting on and saying, yeah, my neck and my back. And then before that, he was like, it was 5 of y'all. You got to come harder than that for me. So you acting all hard at first, but now all of a sudden you're traumatized. So I think
You think that's a bad move?
I think it's a bad. You have to move in silence nowadays. You know, because now her lawyers are gonna they are gonna analyze everything he said in that video, and that bragging that he did first. Like, y'all ain't do nothing to me. It was 5 of y'all. I got this, that, and you know. And then he turned around and said he was traumatized. And he said it in a way that it wasn't believable. Like he was, you know, basically implying that you're gonna have to pay me for my pain. So I think that he shouldn't have done that. But they may settle with him. But
You're saying they could use that in court and they can see that he was being disingenuous. That's basically what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just move in silence. Sometimes we want so much clout and we want to get out there. Yeah, that was me. Now just move in silence. Move in silence. We got to learn. We as a people have to learn how to be smarter. You know.
So dealing with black businesses, the female in the beginning, I don't know her name. The shout out to the culture report. She was saying, "Hey, listen, we need to support each other. We all we got, basically." Let's just be honest. It is true that when it comes to black economics, black money, we are pretty far down on the totem pole. We need all the help we can get.
We do. But my thing is, I don't believe in supporting you just because of the color of your skin. If I don't like your service, if I don't like what you're offering me,
No captivity.
my husband work. Well, you know, I work too, but based on my husband, he's a breadwinner, so he makes. You know, he works hard for his money. He works 12 to 16-hour days, and you expect for us to spend our money with you just because of the color of your skin for us to get crappy service? No, and that's one thing that, you know, I noticed a lot of people in the chat was saying it's not true about the customer service. I live in the middle of nowhere, basically in Georgia, and people around here aren't as welcoming to us, you know. But when I go to this farm store, these people at this farm store, my dad goes out. When I walk in, completely white people. I mean, redneck country down here. They greet me by name. By name when I walk in that store. It's a bunch of white people. It's a Dollar General, maybe about 15-20 minutes that I have to travel to get to. All the white people in there, they don't know my name, but it's, hey girl, how you doing? Hey. When this one black girl that works there, I can walk in and I say, hey, how you doing? She won't open her mouth to say anything.
Okay, so basically, when it comes to the white store that you went to, right? You would think that because of their skin color, they would show prejudice and they would treat you in a disparaging way. Why do you think that? Ironically, it was a black female that you're talking about. The guy said most of the time, a lot of times when it comes to bad customer service, is dealing with a black female. Why do you think that's the case? I'm saying, is there some type of psychological reason why we're known for having bad customer service?
I think that sometimes our heart isn't in what we're doing. Like I have a business.
Wow.
I have a business.
No captivity.
I love what I do. I have a business, but I also work a job, you know, because I just started my business. So I also work from home. Even what I do in insurance, working from home, I absolutely love doing it. I coach people how to sell insurance. So number one, people can't see your face. So you have to have that customer service. I don't care if we are the cheapest insurance company out there. If your customer service is bad, no one's going to buy from you. And I have to have this conversation with more Black women than I do white girls. You know, they sound chippy and happy and over the phone. I really have to coach them on the actual terminologies when it comes to insurance, but I don't have to coach them on their attitude. But with the Black women, I do. And a lot of times I think it's just a job and that passion just isn't there.
When it comes, but why make a...
Wait, Freezy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Go ahead, Trucker. Yeah, you can chime in. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Doing good, bro.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, how y'all doing? So, you know, it's messed up.
Is that, Trucker? Yeah, before you start, is that your experience as well?
I was just about to say yesterday, I was in New York. I was in Newark, New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, in Newark, New Jersey, there's like a certain section where it's just like Arabic folks and Moroccans. You know, they got their own, you know, the mosque and everything else, grocery stores. And, yo, I always have a phenomenal time in that area, right?
Yeah.
But this time, I stopped at a regular, you know, IHOP. You know what I'm saying? Where the Black folks was. Right? Now, It was nice as hell, but it was just like one white person, and it was a bunch of black folks. Right?
Yeah.
I can say this with confidence. I've never had a male Black server give me any problems. Ever. Yesterday, on the other hand, I had a problem with this one server who looked at me like I was death itself.
It was a Black woman?
It was a Black woman. Multiple Black women, bro.
I wonder why though. Like, you know, because I don't want Black women to think we picking on them, or you know what I'm saying. Like, I wonder why that is. Like, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
It starts at home, Freezy.
Bro, but listen, very seldomly, I'm not making this up. Very seldomly, I don't even know if I've had a bad experience when it comes to a black male, you know, at a restaurant or a store. Now, YouTube is another. We ain't gonna count YouTube. They crazy on YouTube, right? But as far as like at a restaurant or a store, a business or whatever, a physical, like a brick and mortar business, I never had a bad experience with a black male. But black females, I get it all the time. I really do. And you know, I've even had to talk to a manager and say, bro, why you got her at the front? Why do you even have her, like, why you got her taking people orders and shit? I'm saying, bro, do you realize this girl is bad for your business? I don't even want no food no more. I don't want nothing. Give me my damn money back.
Yeah, that's what I did yesterday, Freezy.
What'd you say, Trucker?
That's what I did yesterday.
You got your money back?
Now, I listen, I got my money back, because normally when I tip a person, I tip like $20, $30 on a regular.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yesterday, dude, I was just like, man, I ain't never going back to IHOP. Because that was the experience, and that's why I say I think it starts at home, dog. Because, you know, like, it's not just they had these attitudes at their jobs, but they take it home too. And now their kids is doing the same thing too. You know what I'm saying? The kids going to school with an attitude. The kids going to the playgrounds with an attitude. The kids, sometimes the kids are so bad with their attitudes that they own grandmama don't even want to watch their kids.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Think about
that's
how many,
a fact.
Yeah, how many people you know who kids are so bad that they don't even invite them don't even invite them over, even though the parents is
Now that's
somewhat
bad.
decent.
That's real bad, right?
Yeah, bro. So I mean, think about it, dog. It starts at home, man. Like it ain't got like if you go, this is the job that you chose to
Yeah.
to work at, things like that. So deal with it for the moment. That don't mean you gonna come to work, take your frustrations out on me and my food. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
or make my day end up with the same energy how you
but
live. Like no.
hold it right there, Trucker, because you just you brought up another point. I don't think you actually know what you just highlighted, but we finna talk about it. I want to ask JT, what's your experience been like with black businesses, JT, on just on a whole, as a whole?
What's going on, y'all? First of all, what's happening? What's happening, Hassan?
Chilling.
Cap-tivity.
The young lady up here. What's your name?
Bird lady speaks.
Oh, the bird lady
That's the bird
speaks.
lady.
Okay,
Yeah.
Now, okay,
That's the lady with
here.
the land. She be bragging about her land, flexing
That's
on her
right.
land.
And she on my
I
show.
ain't mad at her.
She on my show. And y'all can't have her.
I ain't mad
Go
at
ahead,
her.
JT. What's your experience been like, JT? And do you feel like black people, in order for us to move up economically, we need to support each other no matter what? I need to know what's your experience, and no matter what your experience is, should we support each other no matter what?
Okay, so let me tell you what my experience is. I am in the Metro Detroit area.
Okay.
I don't live in the city of Detroit anymore, but born and raised in Detroit. And I still do business in Detroit, and handle my business. I got a bunch of family in Detroit. So with that being said, we are predominantly black, and we have a lot of black businesses. And it took a long time for us to catch on to it. But from what, when you see these young, because normally they're fairly young.
Mm-hmm.
And these folks be at these restaurants, whether it's fast food, whether it's, dine in or whatever. My experience, for the most part, it's probably 50-50. It's probably 50-50 when it comes, probably, because a lot of these black-owned businesses, they don't want to have that, their reputation because of people like, what was that young man that you had on the other day? That does
Keith Lee, right? It's a couple of guys that do this. Keith Lee is one. That was the first time I've ever heard of him. I've heard his name before. Me too.
But I didn't know who he actually was. But there's another brother that does the same thing. He's a little bit bigger. He got dreads also. And he go around critiquing restaurants, whether they are, white, black, Mexican, it doesn't matter. He goes there and he checks out the food. When I do have that negative experience, it depends on where I'm at. So if I'm at a fast food restaurant, which I try not to be, especially when it comes down to being in the when you go to the drive-through, because the attitude is dry for the most part, right? Welcome to Wendy's. How can I take your order? You can't hear what they're saying. It's stuff like that. Or like it was a young lady that told me at a restaurant when I ordered something, she said, "You can't get that like that."
Oh Lord.
I was like, the hell if I can't get it like that? How you gonna tell me what I can't do? You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to order 70 boxes of chicken, I should be able to do it. You can't get it like that. That's not how we do it. And I'm like, wow, they don't teach these folks, for one, they don't teach them customer service. And they don't expect greatness from them, right? Because they need people. I don't know how it looks over where you at, Freezy, but over here in the Midwest and certain parts of the East Coast, they need people, man. They need people because they don't have businesses are closing down because they can't find people to work.
Yep.
You know what people are actually doing? They're doing, Grubhub and Uber Eats now because they make way more money at a fraction of the time. So, working at a fast food restaurant, they're going to have to be more competitive with their wages now, right? But with that being said, they're also going to have to, if they're going to be paying people $25, $30 an hour, for one, you're going to have to do the job of 5 people, which means that you automatically are going to be supervisor or manager. Automatically, because it's not going to be a whole bunch of people. If you notice, when you look at these fast food restaurants, you don't see a lot of people in there anymore. So it's going to be very scarce to even get one of those jobs because, for one, it's going to be automated. For two, most people are ordering their stuff in advance. So these jobs are not going to be there for a lot of these folks. It's going to be it's almost a thing of the past now.
They're going to start.
You're talking about,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
go ahead.
I was going to say.
When you talk,
go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
They're gonna. You don't have to smile. You don't have to give good customer service. You know why? They're developing AI right now that's going to be programmed to smile at your ass regardless. That's going to be a part of the programming, the coding. So they're gonna make sure they put that smile code in there. Another thing I want to say this. Go ahead, Hassan.
JT, Freezy, have you ever guys tried talking to them? Like, hey, what's wrong with your day? Why you're mad? What got you pissed off?
If I go to their business,
did you hear what I told you I was from?
To them damn people.
Did you hear me when I told you where I'm from? You gonna be on somebody's IG out there trying to talk to these
Hassan, listen, you want us to pray for these people so we can get good service. Let me grab your hand and let's get on our knees and pray, sweetie. And no, I ain't got time for that. Huh?
I would talk to the manager. And I tell the manager I want my money back. And I tell them why I want my money back.
This is the thing though. When it comes to black businesses, right? Because I mean, I've worked in corporate, I've worked 9 to 5 before, right? When I have had white supervisors, a part of my training, a big part of it was customer service, and I think that when dealing with black businesses, when they, first of all, I don't know how extensive the training is, but I think that black businesses will do better if they actually make that a big part of the training, like, customer service. I don't think a lot of black businesses, mom and pop brick and mortar businesses, actually stress it. Now, I'm not saying they don't tell their employees, hey, you just try to have a good attitude. I'm pretty sure they do, but I don't think that, like Chick-fil-A, I know. I got my classmate's daughter worked for Chick-fil-A. Her daughter actually became a supervisor at Chick-fil-A. They stress customer service so much, you can get fired. Like, you can get fired if somebody complains on you. Like, one time, hey, they'll bring you in the back and say, hey, this might not be for you, because that's their bread and butter. Cause you know what I'm saying? The customer service. So I don't think black businesses, when they train these their black employees, and kudos to the black businesses that actually seek out black employees to hire. I get that part, right? But what I'm saying is, if you're gonna put somebody at the forefront of your business, like at the front desk or whatever, wherever they're front desk, whatever, taking orders, like, it's imperative that you train these employees to smile at the very least. At the very least, right? Because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna go back to what Trucker Yale was saying. If I'm at a restaurant and somebody got a bad attitude, one of the main reasons why I might say, hey, I changed my mind. Y'all ever did this before? Like, walk in and you're not gonna order, but you acting like you're looking at the menu, but you just buying time to say, hey, I changed my mind. You know what I'm saying? And walk out.
I'm good.
Right. The reason why I do that is because if I know how like, especially if my temper is short, my patience is short, and I'm not having a good day. I don't want nobody to spit in my food. I don't want nobody to handle my food improperly. That's another reason why good customer service is so important. You want to feel like you're safe. Can bad customer service make you feel unsafe in this place when you're getting your food?
I mean,
Yes.
just imagine
telling
walking. I'm sorry. Go
them
ahead.
like you know them. You see what I'm saying? So you can have a different attitude. That's how we do it. Doesn't mean they're right or whatever. We talk to them like we know them. Oh, what's going on? Next thing you know, you guys be talking about something else, and you forgot what happened. That can help too.
It can help,
Believe in, ignore it.
And I do have that type of attitude, but Hassan, you need to go to a Von Quisha restaurant and understand what Freezy talking about.
Yeah.
Von Quisha don't give a damn what you say.
Now there is a flip side to that, Freezy.
Go
There's
ahead.
a flip side of that. The businesses that really want to strive and do better, and they like what they do, when they turn it on, they turn it on. Just like what you was just saying. It's
Right.
just like they know who you are. It's like, you know, the lady or the young lady that you could tell she got a little hood in her, she a little ghetto, but she friendly as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like she really want to turn it on because she want to make her experience today, because she gonna be working 12 hours, so she don't want to be, you know what I'm saying?
They treat you like they've been knowing you for years. Some of them treat
they make it fun for you. You know what I'm saying? Like we have a restaurant here called Hook and Reel, right? And it's kind of like, I think it's black owned, because I'm just seeing a bunch of black people that's actually hosting. I'm seeing black managers and all this, so I think it's black owned. And they took like a franchise. I don't know if you ever heard of Logan's Steakhouse.
Yes,
It used
I've
to be
heard of Logan's.
Okay, so yeah, Logan's is out of business. Hook and Reel has taken a lot of their buildings and stuff, but I just see a bunch of black folks with it. We got a bunch of them now. You know, they do the seafood boil, the fried shrimp, and all this stuff. You know, but the experience, man, you can tell the ones that's really struggling and the ones that's not, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to pride themselves off of hospitality. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to, because their competition now would be the other chains like Red Lobster or Mitchell's Market. You know, these other seafood places, right? So even though, and then you probably got, I don't know if you still had Joe's Crab Shack or whatever, but man, it's a bunch of seafood places now that's just popping up everywhere, and a bunch of chicken halal places. Shout out to you, Hassan. I don't know what's going on with all these damn hot days and all this, and all they selling is like chicken breasts, like chicken strips. They make it real simple, and you know, it's no other stuff. Chicken strips, macaroni and cheese is they thing now, and fries, coleslaw, and it's a real simple menu. But they're just doing, it's just simple now, right?
Yep.
So this is probably be the first time in a long time that McDonald's has really, really dropped. Remember that 6 billion sold, 3 billion sold?
Right.
It's not like that anymore. Or it's not like that anymore, because people understand how hard it is, for one, to be in the food business and to maintain it. So now one of the biggest things is you're going to have to be competitive with your staff showing hospitality. Not just because you want to get a tip, it's because you want to remain keeping this job. You know what I'm saying?
You ever been to a McDonald's over in China?
No. But I'm pretty sure it's not the same menu as over here.
Dog, let me tell you, dog. They got dual floors, top and bottom, bro. Separate, dog.
Yeah.
You talking about service? It's beyond better than Chick-fil-A service, and you know that's top tier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Speaking of
it's
McDonald's,
different, bro. Huh?
McDonald's in Jordan, it was 10 times better than any McDonald's.
Yeah,
insane.
you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, bro.
That proves that it's not the restaurant, it's the people.
It's the
right?
people. Yeah,
And
it's the people, bro.
this the question I got for y'all. If a person feels like they're not making enough money, if they signed up to work for McDonald's, they signed up to work for Checkers or something like that, or just a minimum wage job, and they feel like they're not getting paid, a lot of these people feel like that's a just reason why their attitude is not that good, because I'm already not getting paid as much. I'm not getting paid a lot.
And
I'm living paycheck to paycheck.
And that's on them.
What do y'all say to that person that's not, that's not getting paid? Like they
get another job there. Get another
yeah.
job there. It ain't like nobody forced you.
Yeah.
Get another job.
You know them people that be complaining about that, doing that, is the same people that stay at that job till they 60 years old.
But now would y'all say, hey, maybe would y'all point in the direction of the business owner and say the business owner might need to pay more to make their attitude better?
What I do is, with my agents, I tell them, I'm like, look, this is job security, because if you can't sell, if we can't bring money in, we can't pay you more. There's no way you're going to be paid more, because you're going to turn people off.
Wow.
And people are going to share a negative experience 10 times more. It's been proven 10 times more than they'll share a positive experience. So they're going to say, hey, I call this insurance company, don't call them, So I tell them, yeah, it may be slow now. You may not be making what you want to make now. You can either stick with it, sell, get to a position to where you can move up. And if you have this attitude right here, we're not gonna promote you because of your attitude. So if you want to make more money, you have to do better where you are right now, so we can pay you more in this position or promote you for more.
So basically, it's a merit system. You move up by depending on how well your merit is, how well your effort is, how well your attitude is. If you're gonna, you're saying they need to prove that they're good for the company.
Yeah. Why not?
You have to prove, like, you may be making what, $22 an hour right now, but when that end of the year review comes through, even if you're not promoted, you still have that raise coming, and it can be up to $1.25.
Yeah.
So you won't get your raise in this position that you're in just because of your attitude.
And that attitude comes with entitlement.
Right.
Everything want to be given. Nobody want to work. So I don't even think, even if you gave them $35, $40 an hour, you still gonna get an attitude regardless, because the people don't appreciate nothing. Well, a lot of our people don't appreciate nothing. A lot of them is lazy, you know what I'm saying, trying to put on a persona, sadly, you know what I'm saying. That's where I think, that's where it starts at home, man.
But as a whole, should we care? As a whole, should we care about where black people are on the economic ladder? I'm saying, for that reason alone, shouldn't we support black businesses regardless?
That's not supporting it though, Freezy.
Nope.
This is the thing. When you're talking about the fast food service business, it is a easy business to get promoted in. It's not like it's hard. The only reason why a lot of people stay where they're at is because they're not working towards moving up. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how easy it is to be a damn manager at Popeyes? They need managers. They give you the answers to the test. They like, look, this is all you got to do here. Do this, and we can make you manager. It's not like it's hard. You got to make yourself. The thing is that you have to make yourself marketable in whatever it is that you do. Like, a lot of people talk a lot of stuff about people that work in waste management. Mm-hmm. They make themselves marketable. You don't have to be just a driver. You don't have shit. You just moved up if you are a driver there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that in anything that you do. It's not hard to move up, especially in the fast food business right now, man. It's
so you
crazy.
Think it's about
and then
reputation?
You can move from one to the next.
You think it's about reputation?
As far as what?
Like what you just said, like, it's not as hard as people think. You know what I'm saying? people come out here and mess up so much that they just don't care about their reputation. Like I want to
Yes.
be to a point where I work because I work and people be like, yo, who can I rely on to come work on Saturdays and Sundays? Oh, hey, we need Trucker Yell. Yeah, he needs to be here. Set him up. I know for certain he gonna work. He gonna be here on time. He ain't gonna complain. He gonna get it done. Eventually, when a spot open in the mechanic section of the Honda plant or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? My name is gonna when I apply for the job, I'm gonna get the job because they know how I move.
Issa, what's going on with you, bro?
No Cap-tivity.
How you doing, brother? I'm hearing the talk. I've worked in the food industry since I was 14. I'm 34, so I've been in it for 20 years. It's a little mixture of everything that y'all are saying because it's on the people, but it's also on the business side. Because like some people do have horrible customer service. Our people do need a little help in that department, I do say. But also a lot of the businesses are and were paying doo-doo. You know what I'm saying? Paying the lowest possible way that they can pay to rake in as big a profit as they can. And what the thing is now is what people are called quiet quitting. You know what I'm saying? People are quitting their jobs and they might get something just enough to scrape by, or like the brother said earlier, they're doing Uber and DoorDash and stuff like that. They staying to hell with that factory work and the customer service work. Because if you look at the poverty line, like bro, like I live in Wisconsin. You know what the minimum wage in Wisconsin is still?
What's that?
Oh, don't tell me $7. Don't tell me seven,
Seven
bro.
746.
Wow.
Oh man, bro, that's crazy.
That's wow.
That's
So
No
crazy.
Cap-tivity.
so if you got somebody working at a job like that,
That's
you know what I'm saying? And this might be the only thing he can scrape up for right now. And I'm just saying, if you go in there and say the customer got an attitude, that could set a brother or a sister off. You know what I'm saying? Because you already got that.
Issa, what you're saying is that these employees do have a just reason to have an attitude. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's a lot of the factors. All of it is true to some extent. All of the different points you guys were bringing up,
I think we got
all
some
of it is
pushback.
true to a
Yeah,
certain
you definitely
extent.
got some push. You definitely got some pushback.
Go ahead. I think Bird Lady Speaks has something to say. Go ahead, Bird Lady. Go ahead and respond to Issa.
I get what you're saying, Mr. Issa, like ISSA.
Yeah,
Issa. Okay.
Issa anti-American, aka.
Nice to meet you.
yeah, anti-American American.
Oh Lord, and I got on my stars and stripes shirt too.
Hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with it, sweetheart. Listen, we invented that flag. You know, I'm not saying that I'm not down with America. I'm just down with America as it's supposed to actually be. See, the concept of America is beautiful. How it's applied is crap.
That's a whole nother story.
That's
We
what
ain't
I'm
going
saying.
down
I
that
got
rabbit hole.
started. I'm
We
sorry.
ain't going down that rabbit hole. Go ahead, Bird Lady. I want you to respond to what Issa said about the pay. The pay.
I mean, you know what you're getting paid when you apply to the job. They let you know what your wages are going to be. And though I understand, but do you really think that that's fair to the business? Do you really think that that's fair to those customers? Because you decided to get a job that you know you didn't want. You know they weren't going to pay you what you want to be paid, and then just get there and half do it. That's wrong on so many levels. And I don't nowadays I don't think you can blame, because they're not taught the way that we were taught when we were coming up. Kids and teenagers nowadays that are getting these jobs and silent quitting and doing these different things, they weren't taught the value of hard work like we are. They weren't taught how they're not being taught about reputation and different things like that. They are very entitled nowadays. So I don't agree. I get what you're saying, but I can't, it's not right. I understand the concept behind doing it, but it's not right.
Yeah, but
Can I
also on
go
the flip
next?
side, when you talk to the young people, I understand what they saying. Because they say, listen, I was talking to one young brother the other day. He was like, yo, it's not that I don't understand the value of hard work. Is that with all the information and knowledge that we have now, they like, yo, I'm not gonna let you play me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them do understand hard work, but they not going for a lot of the BS that we had to go through because it's too much information and there's too much knowledge out there.
But why
See,
not
back in the
use
So
day,
the
we would
information?
just go to work. We would just go to work. You know, you got a job, it didn't matter what you got paid. You know what I'm saying? As long as you had a job, you was doing something. You know what I'm saying? But shoot, nowadays, no man. I I want to bring it back to religion, but
can
like the
nah.
hadith say, man, at the end of time, things will be going, life will be fast. The days will pass by like that. And
Nope.
that's what's happening.
Nah, bro. Nah, that ain't no excuse. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Yo, you work if you gonna work hard on everything you go through in your entire life. I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? You go home when this ain't no half ass. You either work hard or go home. Period. Right? So let me ask you this question, right? So if you out with your child, I don't know if you got kids or not, right? You out with your child, you go to a restaurant. The waiter is just treating you and your child like shit. And then the waiter tell you, man, I ain't getting paid enough. You think that's fair? You think that's okay? Even though your child just got treated like shit.
See, there's a difference in,
No, nope,
okay,
nope,
you may
nope.
have a little attitude and actually treating somebody like shit. Because like I said, I worked in the food industry all my life, and I've been at some jobs that I didn't really want to be there, and you can kind of tell in my mannerism. But I didn't let it go overboard to disrespect somebody or to ruin somebody else's day. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
That's
And I and I
that's
and I
overboard.
appreciate
If you
that.
not,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like
Cause after what I witnessed the other day, dog, that shit was it was like it's not just that restaurant. I've seen it at other restaurants. You know, we've all seen it at other restaurants. We've seen it to a point where people literally disrespect their kids and the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes even their grandparents. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
there ain't no justification for just because you getting paid a little bit of chump change that you gonna go
Hey,
out here and act a
hey,
plum fool. No.
I'm trying to see it from, I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm seeing it from, I'm trying to see it from Issa's point of view too, because there might been a person, right, that's been trying to make ends meet. And in the beginning, they did have good customer service. They had a good attitude, but they just kept running into these especially black businesses. They never got a pay raise. No matter how much effort they put into the job, they just feel like they don't succeed. And then, now they just feel like, you know what? This person gonna hire me, I'm gonna work. But I know from my experience, these black business owners, they don't like to pay and they don't like to give raises. They ghetto with it. And you know what? I'ma just do the bare minimum and that's that. What y'all got to say about that? I think that's what Issa is saying. It's almost like a circular, it's like a circular situation. What y'all have to say about that?
No, you quit, bro. You quit the job. That's what you do. You go get
Exactly.
another job. You don't
Exactly.
Hey,
take
but
somebody
Freezy,
else's business if they don't want to listen. If they don't want to, if they're not paying, this is the thing. You're going to get paid what you negotiate. That's what you're going to get paid. What you negotiate. And if they're not meeting your negotiations, then you go to another job.
but you know what
In the
though?
90s,
There's a flip side to
it was
that.
hard for us to find jobs. I was 16 when I worked in a fast food restaurant, and I had to go with a suit and tie on. I had to compete with other people that was my age competing for a job at McDonald's. That's what we had to do. We had to compete for that job. This was during the times where they were only paying us probably $3.67 an hour. That's what they were paying us, right?
Mm-hmm.
I never, ever since I graduated from high school, I never worked at a fast food restaurant ever again. You know why? Because I don't like that shit. What did I have to do? I had to market myself. Fast food restaurants used to be for high school children. To teach them how to have a job. To teach them what they need to do. Now, when you have somebody, because you got people that reset their lives and all kind of stuff happen in their lives. But let me tell you how those people end up being better. We had the McDonald's that I worked for was a black-owned McDonald's. It was a man named Mr. Pot. He owned 3 McDonald's, right?
Mm-hmm.
In his McDonald's, if you worked there and you were in high school, you were on the they had a program, and they give you a scholarship working at the McDonald's. It was so many people that went, and they went to these, these colleges, and they came back. And I remember there's one guy that I guess he used to be a crackhead, and he got arrested, and his life was all messed up. And Mr. Potts gave him chance after chance after chance. Never fired him. Never fired him or nothing. And at one point, he ended up promoting him to a supervisor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just saw this man probably about a year ago. He owns 3 McDonald's himself. Ex-convict, ex-crackhead. He was still messing up on the job. That man, Mr. Potts, looked out for him and everybody else. I don't even remember too many people getting fired. Especially myself. I should have got fired a couple of times. I would have picked up my check, and I was supposed to be working, and I called in sick, and I snuck in there and got a check. They caught me. I was supposed to got fired. But that was what Black was doing. They were helping out the children, man. They wasn't doing it so you can be rich or be, Now, what is it? What's the average in the? I ain't gonna say in the United States, because you get paid big time over here, working at a fast food restaurant. Like I said, you got people making $22 an hour working at Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? But they're doing the job of 5 people. They're doing the job of 5 people. You got 3 people in the back. That's it.
Cause I'm at 21.
Yeah, it varies, but man, they need these folks, man. But my whole thing is that you still have to market yourself, even if it's for that same company. If they don't see how well that you're working, if they don't see what you're doing, then you can go to another company. You market yourself to them, and you use that company for a reference. You don't go over there just because they paying you little to nothing, and you just got an attitude, and you messing yourself up doing that. Now your reputation is tarnished.
Yeah, because that carries through other jobs.
I'll tell you this though.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you this though. There's also a flip side of that coin, because times have changed, bro, and it ain't just customer service from the business, bro. It's actual a service from the people too, because bro, I done been through some stuff, bro, and trying to be nice to people that ended up, bro, with me whooping 6-7 people that was with a group, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, bro. Like,
I
some
feel you on
crazy
that.
stuff.
Yes.
It ended up in shootouts and everything, bro. Like, listen, bro. It's a crazy world out here, bro. Like, hey, listen. A lot of the crews I done been with, bro, like, we were good crews, bro. Out of a lot of the cooking jobs I done had, bro. But if you messed with us, if you came, because a lot of people take that the customer is always right shit too far. They go extreme.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially nowadays.
And listen, I'm telling you, the crew will get down with you. The whole crew strapped. The whole crew want to fight. We cool. But the way this stuff is now, it's crazy, man.
Listen to this though. We're talking about black businesses. The reason why I played the video, I think about this. I think about black businesses. I want us to move up in the economic ladder. I have these conversations all the time. We know that the employees, a lot of times we run into employees with bad attitudes when it comes to black businesses. But who's the onus? Who's the owner? Who should the onus go on the most? Is it the employees or these black business owners? Are the black business owners not running their business right? Or should we put it on them?
Nope, it's the owners. I'm gonna tell you why. A lot of the owners be trying to be friends with them instead of, letting things slide because they, got the same skin complexion and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, it's cool to be, cool, but right now it's all about business right now. It's time to get this shit, get serious. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we take that for an advantage. We don't do that with white folks. We do that with our own. Sadly, you know what I'm saying? We see it time for time. You know what I'm saying? They work hard for the white man or the white woman, and when it comes to us, we get half-ass work. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah. I don't even know if you realize, Freezy, when I was talking about my homeboy who I put on a business, right?
Yeah.
A free 2019 Peterbilt 579, right? All he had to do was drive, and a reefer trailer that's worth over $100,000, easy. So it was like a $250,000 investment. All he had to do was drive for like 2-3 years. That's it. He ain't even want to do that. He's always been complaining. You know where he at now? Begging for that motherfucking investment again. Like, nah, partner. You know what I'm saying? I put you on so you could, set your family up so your kids won't have to work again. You can own your own thing. You can go home when you want. All you got to do is just drive and work your ass off. And instead, you didn't want to do that.
Bro. He didn't believe you. It was kind of like, I think, Freezer, you said that you had a video that said that when my man was talking about that. My man was setting you up. He didn't believe that it was going to work out. And maybe it was because you said it. For some odd reason, the people that's close to us don't believe us sometimes. Yeah, I try to put a whole bunch of my man's on, and it's cool if we drinking, if we, what I'm saying, we talking shit. But as soon as I start talking about business, they don't think it's obtainable. Bruh, I mean, some stuff I be like, man, the sacrifice you got to put out, bruh, is not going to even match up to the payout that you're going to get. And I'm telling them, like, you know what I'm saying? And they just look at me like, yeah, and they got every excuse for why they can't do it.
Yeah.
I just start talking to them.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It pissed me off because it's like, yo, you see how I'm rocking, yo. My kid, they ain't gotta work for nothing. You know what I'm saying? They go to school. I mean, the top tier. You see all the cars. You see the crib. I'm trying to put you in that same limelight. You know what I'm saying? So you and your wife and kids can live that same line, that same life. You know what I'm saying? And instead, you want to come up with every excuse. Huh?
How about you said that to me?
But I'm gonna tell you. But here's the sad part about this situation. When he did that, she don't work with black folks no more.
Oh, he one of the ones that fucked it up. Oh, man.
She gave that shit. She's like, I'm not doing that ever again. And it made me look bad. And she was like, nah, it's not your fault because I know how you work. I know you believed in this man, and I thought he was gonna get out here and make some money and work hard just like you do. I see how you handle your business. I thought he was gonna do the same thing. It's not your fault. Don't think it is. And I'm sitting there thinking like, man, you know what I'm saying? It is my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's my fault because I put him on. So it makes me look it makes me look bad. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't going to take my word serious. For real. Like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like you put your stamp on it. It's like you put your stamp on it.
Yeah, you approved him.
I think when we look deep into the psychology of the matter, it's a culture thing, right? Like a lot of these youth, especially Generation Z and Generation Alpha, is coming up next. I'm going to even throw the millennials in there. When we look at these rappers and we look at our music, we see gold chains, we see ice, diamonds. We feel like that's what we deserve. That's what we need now. You know what I'm saying? We see the money phones. I know y'all done seen the money phone where they have the money stash and they have it to their ear like this.
Right.
So I think when a lot of these young kids grow up seeing that, and then they end up having to work at a job that pays minimum wage. Let's just say even like $22 an hour, like Bird Lady Speech said. That's not enough, because they want the big jewelry, they want the foreign cars, and they want that stuff now. And a lot of our house, let's just face it, let's be real. A lot of the households that these kids are growed up in, we talk about it all the time in these spaces, are single mother-led households. What do most of these single mothers do? They sell themselves short. They create a culture in the household where, they see their mothers saying, hey, if you're going to stay up in here, you need to give me some money, or you need to pay, so you need to do this, or you need to, what I'm saying? So it's like these kids grow up feeling entitled, right? And I think that's what, back in the day when we used to have our grandfathers, my grandfather used to work in the fruit grove. I don't know if y'all know what that is in Florida, but the orange grove, sometimes he used to take us to the fruit grove. I used to have to pick oranges, man. I used to have blisters on my damn hand. And
I've seen it in Plant City.
Exactly. I'm close to Plant City.
No smoke.
outside in the 110-degree weather,
no smoke.
Sweating oh man, dude, I be seeing that all the time. With the school buses chopped off with the watermelons.
Yes.
Oh
so
man.
the point I'm trying to make is that these kids don't know nothing about that. They're looking for, fast money. It's scam season now. However they can get it fast. Especially if they can get it fast. Why should they have a good attitude with you when they know, what I'm saying, they homeboys or homegirls got a way to get it fast, or they can go do this, they can go do that. It's just a microwave culture. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not like, back then, JT know what I'm saying. We used to, work and earn enough money to go buy a push lawnmower. And then once we get the push lawnmower, now we walking that thing. We walking that thing, through the neighborhood, knocking on doors. You know what I'm saying? These kids don't know nothing about that, man.
But this is the thing. You said something very intricate. Fast money. So as fast as it comes, guess what happens?
Fast as
it goes even that faster. You know what I'm saying? It was the same thing. Like my homeboys that used to hustle, right? One of the things they learned about hustling is that they made $1 million in a year, probably more than that, right? But most of that money went to lawyers trying to beat indictments. The other ones went to retaining lawyers, because if they get, if somebody, even if that somebody that was in a crew, if they went to jail, they got to still get them back out. You know what I'm saying? The money was going to chicks, strip clubs. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
clothes.
I'm a Muslim.
It was going to
but
all
one of my
that.
favorite Bible verses is, a fool and his money will soon part ways. That's one of the cold. I'm a Muslim, but that's a cold Bible verse right there, because it's the truth. Yeah. If you a fool, if you ain't righteous with your money, don't worry about it. It's gonna leave you. Don't even worry about it.
Absolutely. The only reason why it won't part from you is because you have heirs, right? You have children that you raised right. You have people that you left. You have wives and husbands, and you got generational. When I hear people talk about that generational wealth, in order to have generational wealth, you got to have wealth within inside first, and that comes from working hard. I don't care what it is that you do in life, you're going to have to be diligent and hard working. You
Yeah,
can't.
dog.
There's no hard working and scamming. You taking what somebody else has earned, and it's gonna come back and bite you. That's the new dope dealer now. You
Yeah,
can't just
and
come
you know,
out here. Shit, you need a license to be a dope dealer
bruh.
now. you
I
Hey,
gotta get up
gotta
out of
be
here.
accredited to be a dope dealer now. You can't be just out here
Freezy.
taking somebody else's job.
I
yo,
just want to say bye to all the panel. Is prayer time. But whenever, or specifically when I'm involved in hard work, and I ever think that is too much, I just remember the fact that Imam Ali alayhi salam, the successor of the Prophet Muhammad, used to work all day for 3 dates a day. Dates. What you go when we go buy in the store a box of them for like $7-8. He used to work all day digging wells in the hot Arabian sun for 3 dates a day. That's some hard work.
I think before you go, I think because there's so many dynamics to, you know, why we don't treat each other well. It's not even for with restaurants. Like, you know, if I go to Walmart or something, I just pass by your average black person, they don't smile at you. It ain't even got to be a business. It's just they look at you like, you know, you're up to some, or you know, it's just you can just feel the negativity. And what I try to do. Go ahead, Issa. Before you go ahead.
No, I just want to say that if you look at it, and it's not just, it hits other races and demographics differently, but a lot of faith has left a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot more atheists than what it used to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more people that say,
we already know that. We try.
Is it a loss of faith, or is it a lot of people being hypocrites to their faith, to their religion?
That's a good point too.
But
that's
you know,
that's what I
people
see.
not applying that principle. Like somebody has said earlier.
That's what I
that
see.
Christ used to wash the feet of the person. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing. Like Prophet Muhammad used to let other people eat before he ate. He used to tie stones to his stomach and pretend he was full so other people could eat. Like that kind of humanity has left us. You know what I mean? Like it's still there in small pockets, don't get me wrong, but it's not the overall theme anymore. We're secular as hell now.
No, bro. It's just the fact that you can't tell them the truth. You know what I'm saying? People, we see it every day, dog. It's to a. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Issa, before you leave, yesterday I was watching the video. Do you have like the picture of the Imam? Was that the picture of the Imam you have on your wall?
Yeah.
Oh, can I see it? I want to see which one you have, if you don't mind. The Imam. Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I was gonna highlight.
Yeah.
I was gonna highlight this. And Issa, if you got to go, I understand. I was gonna highlight this comment by T. Will, and I wanted y'all to tell me what y'all thought about this comment by T. Will. If I can find it, let me see. Oh, here it is. T. Will said, Freezy, we spoil these kids. We got to take accountability. Generation X. Now, I was looking at Black Man. Shout out to Black Man Unfiltered yesterday. And I seen my boy JT up there on the panel. And I think that was a part of the conversation. Would y'all say Generation X is the biggest reason why we don't have good customer service with these with these black businesses and stuff?
Nope. I just think overall, it ain't got nothing to do with spoiledness. I just, it's been a long time when I hear people talk about manners. We don't teach them principles no more. You know what I'm saying? I used to, hey, get it right, son. Get your manners together. You know what I'm saying? Like, great grandmama, made sure we had manners. You know what I'm saying? Respect your elders, principle, things like that. Now, You got parents telling their kids if a woman hit you, you better knock her ass out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, damn, man.
like this shit is backwards, dog. This shit is
Like,
crazy
listen,
out here, yo. You be surprised, bro.
listen. I will restrain a woman from hitting me. I won't hit a woman. But if we in the argument or whatever, if you touch my gonads, I will reconsider. I can take a slap. You know what I'm saying? I can take what you know what I'm saying. I can take one of them. If you do something like kick me in the people's jewels, I'm sorry. I got to get some get back because that is a pain like no other.
You might be paralyzed. Might can't get no
Right.
damn get back.
What? Wait, hold the hell. This is a first. Are you trying to tell me that you can become paralyzed because of that?
Hell yeah.
You
Listen,
immobilized.
Yo,
when that
I
happens,
never
boy.
knew that. Oh yeah, oh man.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make
you ain't never
I
got
never
kicked.
knew.
You can't fight
I
back even if you
never
wanted
knew
to.
that, dog. I never knew that.
Let me tell you
dog.
something.
I never
I'm gonna
knew.
describe the pain to you perfectly. And any man that's been hit in that area knows. Bro, even though you get hit in that area, the pain is in your stomach. For some reason, the pain, it don't even hurt on that area that you got struck
I
on.
don't wish that
The
pain on
is
nobody.
in the gut.
If you get kicked in that area square, I guarantee you. Like, listen, trucker, this how bad it is. Bird Lady Speaks could go up against Tyson Fury. If she kicked Mike Tyson or Tyson Fury in that area, they going down.
Fight over.
Oh no.
10 count.
The fight over with.
I didn't
Clean
like.
count.
I'm just saying. I know the pain but I ain't realize if you get kicked at the right time, perfect timing, right pressure,
over.
you going like you paralyzed. Like damn.
Hey, before I go,
It might
Hassan,
be off
I just
topic.
wanted to show you. I got an original representation of Imam Ali too, from the tribe of Bani Hashim. I got that representation. The first one is a more Iraqi kind of Irani kind of representation, but I got an actual representation of that dark Bani Hashim clan.
And let me say this. We haven't talked about this yet when it pertains to customer service. I'm gonna let you get into Hassan, but I want to keep it on this point before you take it off topic. I don't know if y'all see if y'all surf around social media, when we look at these restaurants, these fast food restaurants, most of the time when we see fights, most of the time when we see these world star moments, y'all know what I'm talking about when somebody come in the restaurant and and let's just be honest. See, I don't want the black women to think we picking at them, man.
Freezy, be honest,
You can't pick at nobody when you're telling the truth. Freezy, how you picking at somebody when you're telling the truth?
I'm just saying,
That's not from my age of people. That's not us.
But it just so happened to be
generation shaming.
I'm saying the person. Listen,
Hey, listen. I won't lie, because they didn't, the way that they act today, bro. They didn't do that back in the day, bro. Like, even me as a child, bro, I didn't see the way they're behaving today back then. Like, you've seen remnants of it. You know what I'm saying? Especially at clubs and stuff like that. But I'm just talking about just turning a restaurant into the club type behavior. Like,
but Issa, not only that, have y'all thought about this? Now, usually it's black women fighting each other. It's a black customer and a black employee. And they fighting it. I'm talking about they jumping over counters. They going through the back door that lead to the grill and the register and everything. Y'all done seen
Shout
it.
out to the Waffle House. Shout out to the
Waffle
House.
House, McDonald's, Burger King. Listen,
Popeyes.
have y'all ever seen other races all together do that. I'm saying on social media.
Not on a major scale.
I haven't seen one, bro. I have not.
Not on a major scale.
I just thought about that.
Hey, if you want to see something, if you want to prove a theory, right quick, Freezy.
Yeah.
Go into Google or YouTube and put fight and Chick-fil-A, and then see who pops up. That's all you gotta do. Chick-fil-A now. This is
I've
what
never
they pride
seen a fight at
themselves on.
Chick-fil-A.
Right now. I'm finna do
Look
it right
it up.
now.
Google fight at Chick-fil-A, and you're gonna see some shit.
Yeah, I got my other phone right here. I'm finna Google it right now.
Let me see.
And we gonna see if anything pop up.
I ain't even gonna lie, dog. This is a sad thing to be talking about because it's just like, man, like what he said is actually true. Like when I was growing up, I didn't see. You rarely saw it a little bit, and girls shaking their ass in restaurants. Now, man, they in the drive-through shaking their ass on top of the car. You know what I'm saying?
Only one.
Like this shit is crazy.
You heard me?
I only see one.
One fight.
That's all I see is one.
One fight in DC because it's the same video that keep popping up around the same time.
Was it the one with the girl? Was it the one with the girl put the gun out on the other girl?
I don't know, but guess what people it is that got the one fight in Chick-fil-A's whole history. Just take a guess. You know it's us.
Don't say it, man.
One fight.
He said the whole history.
Because I've never heard of no one fighting that Chick-fil-A.
The whole history of Chick-fil-A fights, right? It's like, damn, don't they pride themselves on that shit?
And looking at it, it's all the same thing. September 7th, 2018. It's all the same thing.
Jesus Christ. He said of all history, the entire.
It's horrible, but
damn.
But T Will said customer service in America is kind of trash altogether compared to most countries and cultures. Just got to be honest.
I mean, he got a point. He got a point.
Like the brother was talking about the McDonald's over there, and what he was talking about, Japan or something? Or China?
Yeah, I was.
It's like a 5-star restaurant.
Yeah, China did McDonald's, bro. When that shit shocked me when I went to Top. It's separated. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so separated to a point where, you know, it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like people downstairs, it's like a Starbucks / Chick-fil-A combined in one. You know what I'm saying? Section upstairs, you know, you can like fast food. You can order upstairs. They'll bring your coffee down to you. You ain't gotta do nothing. It's like a full-fledged restaurant, dog. It ain't no arguing, no fighting, no nothing. It's amazing.
So y'all seen my live stream a couple of live streams ago about Keith Lee. Most of y'all should be familiar with what happened with Keith Lee, the famous celebrity.
Keith Lee.
Yeah, Keith. What did I say?
Is that the black man that was talking about the restaurant in
Keith Lee,
in Atlanta? Was that the black man in the car?
Exactly.
Okay.
So, he got a lot of criticism because most of his experience in Atlanta was bad. He was saying that the customer service was really it was terrible. A lot of celebrities came out of the woodworks and said he was wrong for actually speaking publicly about these restaurants and giving them bad reviews because it could hurt their business. Do y'all think Keith Lee was wrong?
No.
No.
He wasn't wrong. That's Cardi. Why they ain't say that shit to Cardi B?
And why don't you think? Why don't you think Keith Lee wrong? I want hold on before you go. Before the men go, I want Bird Lady Speaks to give her a reason first. I want to give her a chance to talk. Go ahead, Bird Lady.
One thing I noticed about the young man, I had never heard of him before until I think it was your video when you talked about him. Mm-hmm. But even though he gave his experience, you can tell it was a struggle for him. He was still trying to say nice things. Like, yeah, this happened, but this person was nice to me. And yeah, this happened, but this person was nice to me. So all he did was share his experience. I didn't hear anything negative that he said. He shared his experience. That's all he did. He even put, a call to action out. Hey, don't go leave bad reviews. Don't do this. Don't do that. He even would say, you still come. This is my experience, but you still come and see, if you have the same experience, your experience may be different. He only shared his experience. And my whole thing was, I think I was in your chat that night, where Gordon Ramsay has made a whole career out of cussing out restaurant owners and bashing their food. And no one has ever sent him death threats or anything like that, but it's just, I don't think he did anything wrong. He really didn't. And what he did was he shed light and he put people on notice. Like, I used to live in Atlanta. This was way back in 2007, 2008 when I lived in Atlanta. And it was like that then. So you can imagine how it is now, in 2023. So I don't think he did anything wrong. I mean, he was honest and he could have went in, but he didn't.
But let's be honest though. Let's be honest. A blow like that from a guy like Keith Lee, this guy got 14 million followers, right? A blow like that could close your doors for good.
That's
but
the restaurant's fault.
Wrong. I mean, the people who were in the restaurant who did what he did.
Because it's always been like that. It's always been like that. People acting like this is new. You know what they used to call them back in the day? Secret shoppers.
Yep. And they still
in the restaurant business back in the day. Food critics and customer service critics, they used to call them secret shoppers. And most of the time, they were hired by the company or either like by the news or something, or organization doing a survey to see what the customer service was like.
Yep.
All he is a public secret shopper. Can't be mad at that, man.
The restaurant that he went to, they where he paid like $1,000 tip. And then it was originally supposed to be for the waiter, but the owner was like, "Is this for all of us?" So they spread that one out amongst, and then he gave another $1,000 personally to that waiter. Someone went to that location before, the day after, and they said, this parking lot is usually empty, but because of Keith Lee's review, this parking lot is full. There was a line there, but they did what they were supposed to do. They didn't know he was coming. They did what they were supposed to do. Just like, I always have to bring it back to my experience. Like with my agents, when they get upset with me, they're like, you down score my call. You never know when I'm going to jump on that line. If you would have did what you were supposed to do on that call, you wouldn't have been down scored. You can't get mad at me for telling the truth, for calling you out on what you did.
That changes everything. I didn't know that. The man left $1,000 tip. And then the business owner took it and distributed it between everybody. So he had to come back and leave another $1,000. Man, they better leave that man alone.
Black people crazy. That really though.
Hold on.
They better leave that man alone, man.
But that's the thing. Like, you got dudes like myself or like him. Yo, when I give tips, I give tips. Because I got a big family. You get what I'm saying? I got a big family. 2 wives, 5 kids. You know what I'm saying? We go out and we spend money. And if you don't like Papa Dough, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm new to the Texas area, so it's expensive. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm coming to Texas.
But I've given. I think the most I've given in a tip was like $600, and that was to a woman right before Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Because she did such a good job. I mean, it was like my family. And then my wife's friend and their kids. So it's like a total of like 15 of us, yo. She took care of all of us.
Shout out to Trucker Yell for the $600.
Captivity.
I just want to say thank y'all for having me. I looked at the time a few minutes ago. I got to hit. I got to get up. I have to get up early in the morning, feed the chickens and everything. So,
Miss Bird Lady, man, before you go, Bird, I want to say thank you so much for gracing us with your presence and gracing this panel. I really do appreciate it, Bird Lady. Every time you come.
I appreciate it.
Oh, and before you go, could y'all please make sure after this live stream, y'all go over to Bird Lady Speaks YouTube channel. It's in the chat. All you got to do is click the link and make sure y'all subscribe to her channel.
You show the chickens on your channel?
Yeah, she get me game on the land and farms and chickens. Yeah.
fish, whatever.
Even I didn't know there was different color eggs until I've heard it from her. So yeah,
Oh
she
yeah,
gave me.
yeah. I have some
She
shorts on there where
yeah.
I'm cooking. I'm
When you
harvesting like
get one of them
2
blue
eggs, green
chickens, I'm
eggs.
coming down
Yeah.
there.
But I
Thank
just
One
y'all.
of them
Y'all
rare
subscribed.
blue
I
so
just
nice.
subscribed.
I'm coming down there.
She's a sweet soul. She really is. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
But
yeah,
all right,
So
Freezy,
can
man.
I get my
I want to
spiel on
thank.
it? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
I just want to thank all of y'all, man. And so my bad brother Hassan, man. We've been chatting, man. Assalamu alaikum, brother. But I got to get to the prayer, man, because you never know, man, when you might go. So let me go ahead and get to it.
All right, Issa, man. I appreciate you. Do you got a YouTube channel?
To tell the truth, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel. Like I've always wanted to do one, especially on like religious topics, because that's what I'm into. I'm into different faiths and different paths of life. I've read every book out there except something newly invented from yesterday. But one day when I have more time, man.
Okay, I was just asking because if you do, I was just gonna, pub it for you, but just let me know, bro. And I really appreciate you coming up on the panel as always, bro. Real talk.
Thank you, brother. You have a good night. Salaam
All
alaikum.
right,
too,
man.
bro.
You take it easy, bro.
No captivity.
I got good news for you.
What's that?
When I posted your
You
channel
won the
What We
lottery.
Know
You won the
podcast-
lottery, and you gonna give me some money?
No, your number went up to 157. Remember I
Really?
posted on my it went up.
And I've seen an incline on my subscribers too, man. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. Most definitely.
That's that customer service.
No
man.
captivity.
JT,
sir.
you was about to say something, JT. What was you about to say before a Bird Lady speech checked out of here?
Oh, okay. So going back to talking about Keith Lee. He's doing what he's supposed to do. We gotta, as black folks, man, we gotta figure out what the hell we want to do. Do we want to be great, or do we want to just be less than mediocre? Now, this man and you seen I had put it into your comments up under the video that you did, and my whole thing is that this man is taking on the task to challenging not just black folks, challenging people that have restaurants to greatness. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take the good with the bad. One of the things is that that's the reason why he's telling people, don't be going out here and just because you get my critique of them, you just say, that's just it. I understand that can be difficult, but it's only difficult because you got people that don't like to think for themselves, right?
Yeah.
What he's doing literally is telling them, listen, this is where you need to step your game up at. We just got through talking about a slew of damn black businesses that ain't up to par. You know what I'm saying? So how do we do it? Do we just complain about them, or do we go and we get into we support a brother like himself that goes out here and say, look, I'm gonna get a name for myself. I'm gonna get notoriety for myself. Again, what we talked about, that hard work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be a critic. And that's basically what he did. He goes and travels and goes around, and it's just like anything else. We already talk about how messed up it is for customer service. We already scared somebody gonna be spitting our food. We already, you dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
So why would we have someone like him? I wish we could have more of them. And you're not supposed to know when they coming. Why? So you can front? No. He want to catch you organically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like those people that come in and they do the accreditation for your restaurant, or the certification for your restaurant, or the check-in for service and all of these different things. They don't tell you when they coming.
That's
you got
a fact.
you got a couple of visits where they would tell you we're going to be visiting, get yourself ready, blah blah blah, for inventory, whatever it is that you gotta have. They have that, but then they also have it where they just pop the hell up. You know what I'm saying? So you always is gonna be, you're gonna have to just be on point. You just gotta be on code.
You gotta be on code.
Right. What that man did, I seen nothing wrong with it. Evidently, he's doing so. I didn't even know who this guy was, Free. I was like you. I was like, I don't know who this guy is. I thought I did. Whole different dude. So, you know, kudos to him, man. And I
then
hope he keeps going.
I think that you know, I think it's cool that he's black. So it's just all it's just all the more better if your restaurant is up to par. Bro, you give him an opportunity to actually and what he's saying is you don't even have to be a successful business for him to give you a good review. He gave examples of a lady who was a school teacher. He retired this lady in 24 hours just because she had good customer service and good service and just good service in general. And this lady line is around the corner every day now just because this dude gave her a great review. You know what I'm saying? He's changing lives, and like he said, like he told Ocho Cinco, hey, you want to speak on, you know, the negative aspects of when I give negative reviews, but why don't you speak on when I helped raise $40,000, you know, for this woman that had cancer, a business owner, black business owner that had cancer. So I think that it's just cool that this dude is black and he's able to give back when he can. And, you know, I think the message that he's conveying and that he's getting across is if your business is up to par, the reward is going to be so big. And it pays. It's a big payoff for you to actually, you know, make sure your business is up to par. I think that's the message that he's trying to get across.
So one of the things, Freezy, that, and this is just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
I think we curse ourselves by calling our businesses black-owned businesses. I think it's a I think
no Cap-tivity.
You know what I'm saying? I think we kind of put a
you
cap
don't
on
think they should call their businesses black-owned businesses, basically?
No, you can see it. Why? Why are we going, you know what I'm saying? It's like somebody saying I'm pro-black.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you going to be pro something you already? It's evidence. You know what I'm saying? If you can see it, why do I have to explain it? You know what I'm saying? So if you see that it's for us, by us, why do we have to say it? You know what I'm saying? Because what we want to do is not be the best black business. We want to be the best business.
But what would you say to somebody? Because I've heard people give pushback on this subject. What would you say to somebody who says, well, what about Chinese people when they call their restaurant a Chinese restaurant? Is that the same thing?
But they don't call it a Chinese restaurant in China. They don't call it a Chinese. You ain't gonna never go to China and go to a Chinese restaurant.
No Cap-tivity.
They from China. That's why. We're from America. That's the difference.
Do you think? Go ahead, Hassan.
Think about black businesses. This is how you should do it, because we do that a lot in our Iraqi community. If a small business, let's say, whatever, they're doing bad, they got bad service. With your knowledge, JT, Freezy, and whoever, go in there, talk to the owner. Hey, listen, my dude, change this, do this. Maybe better customer service. Like, for example, when we do it, like a new guy open a restaurant or supermarket, when black people, he gets mad. Oh, they're going to steal something. We, the ones who've been here 20, 30 years, we tell them, no, relax. Don't do it how the Koreans and the Chinese looking at black, oh, they about to steal something. Treat them like you know them. Like, try to be funny. Like, hey, what's the news in the hood? Like, you know, like talk to them. Like, so a lot of them, the process, they start to change. Oh, okay, because they start to understand this is how they are. This is their culture. The Hispanic. Yeah, they might come off disrespectful to us, but that's how they grew up. So we literally have to explain that to them. And their approach, it may take a little while, but their approach is differently now. When black people walk in, they smile, how you doing? One guy, like, well, what's the news in the hood, you know? Like, what's going on in whatever.
So,
like, approach him, talk to them. Like, don't just say, oh, you're terrible, blah, blah, blah.
Right. It's one that, well, this is the thing. And it's always been like that in the black community. We call it a survey, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have people that's in the for instance, let me put Detroit on the map, 313. People, we get a bad rap, right? But I'm telling you right now, you ever come to Detroit, bro, this is some of the realest motherfuckers you will ever be able to have conversation with and kick it with. You know what I'm saying? And when we like go to, we got soul food restaurants out the wazoo, right? We got Arabs that's trying to get soul food restaurants now. Like I said, we got Lebanese people that's trying to do soul food restaurants, but you can't have the soul food restaurant without ethnicity, right? That's why when I hear people say that we don't have a culture, that's some bullshit. We don't even want to use soul food as our culture. We want to give everything away that we actually, there's a reason why soul food came about. But we don't have to have it like it used to be. All we got to do is get it better, right? So our soul food restaurants, you got to sit in. We got one, I don't know what happened to it, beans and cornbread, out cold. We got another place, it's a jazz place, Legendary Bakers. Anybody from Detroit, y'all know what I'm talking about. What they do is they give authenticity, right? When it comes down to hospitality. And on top of that, you got great food. And it's an environment. We talk to each other. That's why, like, what I see now, how it is, man, it's kind of like Detroit used to be, kind of like the South. Everybody, we'd be just in line, and you'd be just sitting there waiting in line, and then somebody would just pop a conversation up with you. It's the same thing when it comes down to our restaurants. It used to be that way. Now it's at a point where they're just trying to make $1. You know what I'm saying? They trying to be, like you were saying earlier, Freezy, they're trying to be rich, or what they call get the bag. They don't look for it as legacy. We have restaurants, man, that's been here longer than I've been born. Still here. And they haven't really changed too much or nothing, because sometimes it don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to change too much.
Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying. Yep.
So that's what we have to look at too. So when you have young guys, man, I'm telling you, bro, calling it a black-owned businesses, I think it stumped us and it cursed us. We already we know we black-owned. We ain't got to tell nobody we black-owned. All we got to do is just do what we need to do so we can compete with everybody. If we talking about the best nail shop, it should be the best nail shop. It shouldn't be the best black-owned, because we put a ceiling over ourselves. It should be the best nail shop. If women are doing salons, it should be the best salon. It shouldn't be the best black salon. What we talking about?
Can I say something that's going to hurt a lot of black people feeling?
Wait, hold on. You know the only time you should say that, the black business, when you go to China, the black restaurant, and the black restaurant.
Or Germany, or you know what I'm saying? When you take your shit global, now we talking about a black restaurant. You know what I'm saying? A black soul food restaurant.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
That's what I was gonna say. Hassan, you kind of took my thought, bro.
Took the fire.
He took it. What I was gonna say was, it's not gonna benefit you to call yourself a black-owned business when you're known economically to be at the bottom of the totem pole.
Right.
It doesn't really work in your favor. I'm just saying,
No Cap-tivity.
It's not really wise to do that. And I don't, some black people are gonna say, oh, he hates himself, he's hating on his own race. No, it's not that. We're talking about making good business decisions. It's not a good business decision to headline your business as a black-owned business. No, just say you're a business and compete with everybody else. Now, if America was ran by black people, you wouldn't even have to call it a black-owned. Everybody would know. Oh, it's a more than likely we're going to walk into a black-owned business because America's run by black people. But that's not the demographic. So we just feel like we have to prove something by saying, oh, this is a black-owned business. And then also, not just that, it's not going to profit you to call it a black-owned business because these niggas ain't finna support you.
No Cap-tivity.
They gonna walk right past your damn corner store or your business and go to her son. They listen. If I got a corner store, they gonna walk right past Freeze's shit and go to her son right next door. They gonna because her son.
But why is that Freezy? Why is that Freezy?
Man, I'm gonna let you answer that, Chucky, yeah, because I've been trying to figure that shit out for 40 years.
It's because we be price gouging like a motherfucker. Every store, everything we own got inflation prices on it. It's like
No cap.
That shit be high as hell. That shit be high as hell.
Man, higher than a t-shirt that you can buy for $10. You know what I'm saying? We be like, all right, cool. Niggas be like $100. $100 for what? Because it stretches out a little bit.
Her son might have that bit. Her son might have that same t-shirt for $5, huh?
$5, dog.
Right. Motherfucker, good quality. You know what I'm saying? Good quality and everything for $5. And you talking about your shirt is crackhead material. You talking about it's the best shit on the market and it's worth $150. Nigga, please. Bro, you damn right I'm going to that. I'm giving my money to the man who actually being fair, not trying to put inflations on no damn pound cake. Who put inflation? Who put inflations on pound cake, my nigga?
Cap-tivity.
Motherfucking pound cake is motherfucking $20, bro.
Talking about that, this that pound cake from Sounder. The movie Sounder, this the same pound cake.
I'm being real freezy, like I buy like maybe 75% of black stuff, right, for my whole family, right?
Yeah.
But it gotta be the right price, like good quality. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I made the mistake of doing this one time because I'm like, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what they do, So I bought it just like a little basic motherfucking shirt. That bitch was like $50, right? That motherfucker came in the mail. Man, I'm like, man, this is some shit. I could have paid somebody $5 for this shit, nigga. Man, I ain't never bought nothing again from there, bro. Never bought nothing for that. Never, bro.
Man,
it was terrible, dog. Terrible.
Listen,
I gotta say one thing. I gotta say one thing though. There's a black-owned high-end company, Ramomar. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Ramomar, but my man is dope as hell with his shit. His name is Omar Buckley. He has a company called, and you will see Beyonce. You will see a lot of celebrities in his shit. A lot of them. He do tailor-made suits and all that shit, man. My man, and he does them himself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you buy stuff, I got a t-shirt. I got a t-shirt. No, he got he definitely technology, but his stuff is how I got a t-shirt, man. It cost me $70, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna let you see it right before we get up out of here. But man, that t-shirt has high quality, man. The dye is dye, it's not paint. You know what I'm saying? It don't fade. It's nothing. So when I seen how he has it, if y'all get a chance, man, go to Ramomar.com. I think it's Ramomar.com, or you can go on IG and look up Ramomar, man. I'm talking about high end like suits. Women get purses and all that stuff, man. He, like I said, the dude is so out cold. Where I'm like, man, if I'm gonna pay some high end shit, that's who I'm gonna be paying my shit to, man. And he's world renowned. But a lot of his shit gotta be, you get your shit tailored from his, man. You'll see a lot of videos, man, where a lot of these men and women wearing suits and dresses and stuff. He's done it. He's the one that's done it, man.
That's what's up, man. Shameless plug, man. See, we promote black businesses. This is a great show, man. For some reason, Trucker, he looked different. He looked like Tasha K husband. I don't know why. But you look I had to put you in there, Truck. But damn. Listen, I'm gonna start dropping y'all, man. I'm gonna close out the show and give them a scripture and everything. Do y'all got any last words about the show?
Man, it was a good show, man. Funny, good show.
Truck, man, it's always, man. You know, always. It's always an honor, man, when you come on up, bro, because I know you're going to keep it 100.
No captivity.
You know it. All day long.
I already know. And plus you might have wanted a little break from all the drama in these YouTube streets, too. So, you know.
I'm trying to avoid it like the plague, man. Everybody, you know, I'm trying my best to stay. I'm trying my best to. I'm trying to change a little bit. Trying to stop cussing. Trying to, you know, move a little bit because I'm starting to get around, you know, other people who like don't cuss, but they like super high end on money, things like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm kind of trying to switch it up just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I see you, bro. I see you, bro. Well, man, listen, man, I'm back live tomorrow, bro. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, bro. Real talk.
For sure, man. Appreciate it. You too. For sure. Appreciate the panel. See y'all next time.
All right, bro.
Black folks, stop price gouging. That's all I'm saying. Stop price gouging. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hassan, you got any last words, bro?
JT, Freezy, another great show, great topic. And again, like I keep saying, when you see black businesses failing, don't cuss them out. Just go in there with your knowledge, go in there and help them out. Talk to them like you know them. You know, it is what it is, but, you know, another great talk. Until tomorrow, we'll see everybody. Subscribe, like, and share, guys.
Appreciate you, Hassan. Hassan in the building, y'all.
No captivity.
I think JT had to go take care of something. Let me drop JT. Oh, man. Man, this was a great show, y'all. This was an awesome show. Y'all showed up and y'all showed out. Real talk, man. So shout out to the No Cap crew.
No captivity.
Shout out to Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy has been working valiantly in the chat. Miss Piggy, I really see you, and I see you, and I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Make sure y'all do what Miss Piggy said too, and y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Yes. Also,
you so damn dumb. Check the cash out.
I want to give a shout out to Justin Wade with the $10 black super chat.
No captivity.
Justin Wade, thank you for this $10 super chat, bro. I really appreciate it, Justin Wade. And also, I want to give a shout out to Miss Piggy with the $15 black super chat, aka cash out. Thank you.
Check the cash out, bitch.
No captivity.
Miss Piggy, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Also, Big Dave.
Super chat.
Big Dave with the $5 no cap coming through. Big Dave always coming through. Thank you, Big Dave, man. I really appreciate you, bro. As always, you know you my brother. Thank you, bro.
No captivity.
Shout out to the sponsors of the show this evening, Ryder Prophet and Jerome in the high. I say Jerome in the high, then the high.
No captivity.
Ryder Prophet and Jerome, sponsors of the show, No Cap Crew affiliates. What else is there to say other than give these Bible scriptures that I know y'all been waiting for? That's really why y'all come here. That's really why y'all come to get this Bible scripture. These last words, not they last but not least, right? Well, I got two Bible scriptures for y'all. The first scripture comes to us from Ephesians 6th chapter 7 through 8th verse. And it reads, rendering service with a good will as to the Lord. So anytime we're rendering a service, God is saying render that service with a good will as unto the Lord and not to man. So just try to look at it that way. Don't do it as if you're doing it for man. Do it as if you're doing it for your faith in God. Please God before you please man. And maybe that'll give you a different outlook on when you're actually in the service business or when you're serving someone. Also, it says, knowing that whatever good anyone does, this he will receive back from the Lord, whether he is a bondservant or is free. I think that's awesome. And this last one, y'all, we could take this one here to the bank. Y'all probably ain't even heard this one before. This comes from Luke 12:35. It say, stay dressed for action and keep your lamps burning.
No captivity.
Have y'all ever heard this scripture before? Have y'all heard this scripture before? Stay dressed for action and keep your lamps burning. Let me tell y'all something, man. If you're a child of God, that don't mean you soft. That don't mean you soft. Children of God, stay ready for whatever. We stay dressed for action. And we keep our lamps burning. Did y'all, that scripture don't give y'all chills?
No captivity.
Let me read it one more time. Stay dressed for action and keep your lamps burning.
No captivity.
Anytime y'all handling business, first and foremost, for the Lord or for your own business, whether it's if you're working for somebody or if you got your own business, stay dressed for action and keep your lamps burning. I think y'all might need to bookmark that one there. Luke 12:35. Make sure y'all mark that one in your Bibles. Make sure y'all mark that one right there in your Bible. See, y'all might not even heard that one in church. But y'all heard it right here on No Captivity with Freezy. I can tell you that right now.
No captivity.
Let me read it one more time, y'all. Stay dressed for action and keep your lamps burning. That one there gave me a spirit right then. That one there was.
No captivity.
I got to remember Luke 12:35. Before we go, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I'm gonna tell y'all a story about not tell y'all a story, but I'm gonna tell y'all who is my favorite person in the Bible and who always stayed dressed for action. One of my favorite people in the Bible, if not my favorite person in the Bible, is David. He later became King David. But before he became King David, he was a servant. He served up under another king called King Saul. David was such a good servant. He served so well, he was so loyal, so dedicated to King Saul that the king himself became jealous and envious of David, the servant. That's how good David was. King Saul deleted 1,000 soldiers of war. David, the servant, not King David, David, the servant, was praised for deleting 10,000 soldiers of war. And he hadn't even became king yet. But and I'm gonna tell you another thing. People wanted David to actually delete his own king, King Saul. And when David was given that proposition to delete his own king, David cursed that person, and he told them people don't ever come at him like that again. He would never ever kill his king, Saul. Even though King Saul tried to kill David.
No captivity.
I want y'all to note that these people were Israelites and they were so-called black people. They were black people. Want to know how I know they was black people? I'm gonna show y'all how I know they was black people. This how I know they were black people. Right here. It's King James Version. It say it's a Jeremiah, and we can just start with verse 2. This how we know King David was a black man. Judah mourneth. You know who Judah is? Judah are the Jews, are the Jews. The real Jews. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. Judah are black unto the ground, and they cry of Jerusalem, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. David was a black man. The Jews were black people. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. If David gave that kind of service, if he served that well, and later was praised the way he was, so can you. I know y'all ain't seen these Bible verses before, but hopefully you guys can take this with you from henceforth. David became one of the most well-known men in the Bible. You know who else? Was a servant? I'm gonna show y'all who was a servant. I'm gonna play this for y'all one more time. Show y'all who was a servant. Let me see.
Like Jesus used to wash people's feet. Just think about that concept.
Say that again.
Jesus used to wash people's feet. That was, I mean, he did that. Like that was that's like the ultimate, like, I am serving you.
I love that. That's beautiful, by the way.
Jesus was a servant too. Jesus used to wash people's feet. Y'all want to know what color Jesus was? Since some of y'all might not want to believe David was black and the real Jews was black, I'm gonna show y'all what color Jesus was. Let's look at this right here. Y'all see this? Just y'all ain't got to take my word for it, because see, they ain't gonna teach all this in church. Y'all see this right here? This says right here. This says his head and his hairs were white like wool. He had white woolly hair. Who do you know has woolly hair? As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. We know that Jesus drank wine. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. I need to know from one of my no cap crew and any one of my no cap crew, if your feet is the color of fine brass, as if it was burned in a furnace. What color are your feet? And if that's the color of your feet, it should be the same color of your whole body. What color is that? Thank you. Thank you, Emperor. Thank you, Cassandra. Thank you, my no cap crew. I'm just trying to prove to you guys, your greatest leaders of all time, Jesus, King David, they were servants. And if they can be servants, we can too. To free yourself, you must heal yourself. And until the next time, we out of here.
No captivity. Freezy.
Hold up, y'all. Y'all thought I was gone? Raise your hand if you're still here. Shout out to T Will. T Will, I know you thought I forgot about you. I don't forget about nobody. Where T Will at? T Will, raise your hand, T Will. Put a 1 in the chat if you're still here, T Will. Where T Will at? Is T Will still here, y'all? Okay, there go. But that's all I needed to see right there. There go my boy. Shout out to T Will with the $10 black super chat. He said, great show, great panel, and great insight.
No captivity.
T Will, man, I really appreciate you for the black super chat, bro. I appreciate you for always being here, T Will. Thank you, T Will, for the black super chat. Thank you all. Thank you to all my moderators. I appreciate y'all being here. Oh, Lady in the vote says is Cash Cap. Cash Cap. Cash Cap. I like that. You know what, Lady in the vote? I might wait. Cash Cap. Lady Navarro, you might have came up with a new name. Cash Cap. But they might, hold on. Cash Cap. I like that. You know what? We're going to try Cash Cap, aka Black Super Chat. Cash Cap. Cash Cap. That's it. Super Caps and Cash Cap. Wait a minute. Y'all just letting the vote.
No captivity.
Let the vote stay working, y'all. Super Caps and Cash Cap. That's it. That's it. Y'all heard what she said. Listen, super caps and cash caps. Let me screenshot this, man. Let me screenshot this. I got the screenshot this. Let me screenshot this, so I won't forget it. See? Look at my screenshot. That's my screenshot. Yeah. That's my screenshot right there. Yeah. That's my screenshot right there. She said, okay, send me $98, not $100. You can keep the $2 for you. Just kidding. No, thank you. That was excellent. Miss Piggis, she gave a thumbs up. Who else? Cassandra B gave a thumbs up. Man, I like that. For real, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's what the note. See, we a family, man. Okay, look. 2 Glock High, he said cash cow, definitely digging that one. Everybody like, Lady Nevo, that's what it's all about. That's Lady Nevo, you just made history. What's today's date? November 7th. November 7th. Y'all remember that. Matter of fact, let me name this cat. Let me name this this screenshot. November 7th. Cash cow. Cash Cap, November 7, 2023. Lady Nevo just went down in history, y'all. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about right there. Listen, I love y'all, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. Lady Nevo just made my night. All y'all made my night, but Lady Nevo, Lady Nevo, you made my night. You did. She said, bring back the no cap emojis. They not there no more, Lady Nevo? They should be still down there. The no cap emojis ain't down there. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, yeah. You have to be a member. Yeah, you have to be a member. You have to be a member. Shout out to Nightish. I seen you earlier, Nightish. I was so deep into the show. Make sure y'all go to Nightish's channel and subscribe to his channel as well. Nightish, I'm always ready to see. I'm always ready to hear Nightish's perspective. Maybe one day Nightish will grace us with his presence, man. Yeah. Shout out to Nightish in the building, man. He said, yes, soon. Okay. Man. The Night Star, man, no, thank y'all for holding Freezy down. The Night Star said, thank you for holding us down, Freezy. No, the Night Star. The Night Star. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for holding Freezy down. Thank y'all for holding me down.
No Cap-tivity.
Real talk. 2 Glock Hot, man. You know what it is. I love you, bro. You know what it is, dog. I'm gonna make 2 Glock Hot come up here. He's starting his. I've been promoting his channel already. 2 Glock Hot he's starting his own platform. And he's gonna be making appearances on No Cap-tivity with Freezy.
No Cap-tivity.
So y'all look out for that. But listen, I would say good things must come to an end, but this stuff don't come to an end because even when this live stream is over with, I pray for y'all. If you're a part of the No Cap crew, don't be surprised when if life just get a little better. Somebody try to steal your joy and they can't do it. Or a blessing just come from nowhere. You know why? It's because we pray over here and we pray for each other. But always remember this. Thank you, Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy put the link to 2 Glock Hot's channel in the chat. To free yourself, you must heal yourself. And until the next time, we out of here.
No captivity. Freezy.